Liz, Danny, Brando, and Todd.
Hey, kid!
Welcome to Ball Busters, a show for fans by fans. From who's hot, like the Pittsburgh Steelers, to who's not, like the Dallas Cowboys, to what's on the menu for the tailgate, everything in between and all around. I'm your dual threat quarterback, Danny Feedback. Lining up way too close behind me is our running back, the guru of good brew, Brando.
Let's drink some boo-hoo-hoos.
Flanked out wide is our diva receiver, Big T, Little Odd.
Here I am.
And our special guest and MVP already. I'm calling him the MVP of the show today. Our voiceover guy, a man of many talents and a low-hanging scrotum, Evan Shafran.
Who, me?
Oh, Lord, if you have a sport, chances are we will bust your balls.
In what world is the Steelers hot and the Cowboys not?
I think they won 16-3 last night.
Earth?
Wasn't that what happened?
Quick question here. Do I share to friends or?
Oh, my
Wait a
God.
second.
It's pre-production questions. We're in the
was
show.
trying to
Can we
hold it
talk
off
about
a
my
little
scrotum?
Wait, was there a first preseason game?
Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
No, I did
There's
not.
no Maskin Haskins. He was
I
back
didn't-
out on the field.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, yeah. I thought you sent me that text.
No.
Who sent?
So Matt.
Oh,
Haskins,
that was Liz that sent me that text. Oh, okay.
no.
All right. I thought that was you. Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm finally talking into the microphone now.
Hello?
So,
All right.
so the oh wow, so the Steelers are off to a good start.
They are a Hall of Fame game. They're playing Najee Harris, their
Damn. How did
rookie
Najee look?
star running back. I mean, he
Yeah.
had 7 carries, 1 catch, only total 25 yards. But
Not
you know,
bad.
I'm surprised they actually played him as long as they did.
Yeah.
And Rudolph started, and then your boy Haskins came in.
What did he do?
Hey,
Did he light it up?
Well, he actually had some completions.
Did he have a busted up eye? I mean,
Oh,
was
you
it
mean a
missing
tooth?
He's
He's missing a tooth from that stripper.
special mouthpiece now, huh?
Is that
was
his
his
girl-
wife.
I think it was his. Oh, it was his wife,
His
or his
wife's a
girlfriend, or
stripper?
wife? Yeah.
No, his wife's the one who lit him up.
Oh, I thought it was a stripper.
He was going to a club.
No, I think he was getting his jersey back from the stripper, and his wife punched him.
Oh, man, I don't think so.
Oh, my
Seriously, he gave his
God.
jersey.
great.
I mean, who wouldn't? You know,
I think he was in Vegas renewing his vows.
just keeping him warm.
Yeah, I
And
thought
that
I
broke
heard the
down.
story was they were supposed to be there to renew their vows, and I guess she went and had a bachelorette night, and he went and had a bachelor night, but like he like took it to a whole nother level and like almost didn't make it, and that's what where the fight started or something.
I think it was that he left with his friends to go to the club early
yeah,
and left her there. And then when
Oh.
she got there, she was just
not happy.
Yeah, you can imagine.
Sock him. Well, he's a tough guy. He's taken a few hits in his life. Maybe it made him better, knocked some sense into him, you know? That's why he's throwing the ball so well.
I'm glad he's on the Steelers.
What if he takes Roethlisberger's spot?
I love this. Being a part-time Browns fan, I love this.
You're wearing your Browns hat tonight, your visor, actually.
Yeah.
Would it be that surprising for a third-year guy to take a 18-year guy's spot? I mean, he hardly even moves. Roethlisberger.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, right now he's third. I mean, if he can't beat out Rudolph for the second string, then that's going to be the end of Maskin Haskins.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But right now he's number 3 because, they weren't playing the starters except for Najee. Actually, they did play a few their receivers.
Claypool, I saw him.
They actually did, yeah. He had a nice deep catch.
Who was asking to leave from the Steelers? Washington or Johnson? What
Yeah,
was it?
because Washington, he was, I believe, a second-round pick maybe about 4 years ago or
18,
something. He
yeah.
was a star in college, and he's 4th on the depth chart. So he wants out. So we'll see.
That's tough.
We'll see what goes on.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Because we haven't seen you in a
some
while
shooting
here, Evan.
glasses.
What's going on? This man, if you don't know, Evan Shafran, he just works it so hard. He shot a movie back in February. He's probably been editing it for about 30 or 40 hours every week ever since. He wasn't locked up because of Corona. He's not scared of Corona. Maybe the beer because, Mexicans pissing it. But he's not scared of Corona, okay?
That was the water.
So what? No, yeah, it's watered down, yeah.
You only drink
Hey,
beer in
you
Mexico,
put lime
right?
juice in it, all right? It makes it okay.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh, a
You
little
gotta-
urine mixed with lime juice?
You gotta pour, the lime. It's like ceviche, you cooking fish.
I love ceviche. All right, I will try this.
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
gotta put the
God.
lime in the Corona.
Only in a super dehydrated situation.
Also, Evan
What I
is
drink.
yeah. Well, when you're on the beach. Also, Evan, of other things that are on his resume, he's also the inventor and creator of the dildo dart.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
He's our arts and crafts
Arts and crafts.
specialist.
Some people grow up making macaroni necklaces, and this fucking guy puts dowel rods and dildos.
That's right.
I got an idea.
My son was like, "What are you doing, Dad?" And I'm like, just don't worry about it. You don't want to know."
Probably where Elon Musk started too. Started putting his fingers and stuff like that.
But not at 35. How old are you, Evan?
I'm just a kid.
Yeah.
He's literally a 13-year-old child.
Yeah.
I'm
With a
just
beard.
Yeah. Ain't that
Weird.
cool? Hipster.
I'm 44.
Oh, double fours.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I swear to God.
What's
Damn.
the youngest of all of us?
I guess you're 35.
He's not the youngest of all of us. I think you're younger than him still.
I said he looks.
Huh?
I said he looks.
Well, thank you, gentlemen. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
You really get my pecker hard. Thank you.
Well, I think there's a dowel rod in it, so how can it not be?
Hands on the table tonight. Be
You know-
careful, Ron.
Oh, man.
First, my hands under the table.
UTH?
First time I thought about this, but then it makes sense that you're on the show. A dowel rod. Remember when you used to, if you broke your finger when you were a kid, you put a popsicle stick and tape
Oh,
it
yeah.
there? I mean, is this the first time anybody's ever thought of this? It's kind of like NASA. It's the rocket. Why take Viagra and risk a heart attack when you can just
Yeah.
tape a popsicle stick?
Well, my
to your
great grandfather,
at it.
when he finally, wasn't able to get erect, he would just put his dick in the freezer. And then get it nice and icy, hard, The ladies didn't like it so much.
That sounds so
it worked.
uncomfortable.
The ladies. Quit talking like about your grandma like that.
I was talking about my great grandpa. Come on. Come on, guys.
It's like Sub-Zero is my wiener's name.
Sub-Zero. That was his finishing move.
Oh, man.
Well, he sounds like a natural-born winner to me.
Oh, yeah.
Indeed
We'll
he does.
see. Well see.
Todd.
Are we
Do you have
ready?
any natural-born losers this week, or is it all winners?
Well, keep talking, Brando. I'll get you in there.
I think I've been in a couple times, but you were the champion last week, by the way, with the peeing. My neighbor called me, and he had to ask me what happened to that guy, because the story is wild. He's like, did he get abducted or something? He couldn't stop peeing? What happened? He was saying some crazy stuff.
That's
This is my
true.
neighbor who listens
Oh,
to
this is
who
great.
listens to the show. I had to explain that, told him the story. He goes, oh, wow, I didn't know. That didn't sound at all like what he was talking. He didn't even know what was.
Yeah, well.
Those mushrooms weren't
the winner.
portobello.
It just got some. Yeah, it got some. I don't know, some sort of feeling on my body turned on. I just couldn't get rid of it forever. I'm like, I'm still peeing. I wasn't peeing. It felt like I was forever.
And you peed later that day, right?
Did you hear the story, Evan?
I continued to
I
pee
did-
for
I
like
heard-
a
yeah.
while. It seemed like.
Yeah. That's
Just a piss festival.
My buddy called me the next day. Said my seats smell like piss. Todd.
In the car, in his truck.
Oh yeah,
That's a
Somebody
good
had to
friend.
drive me home.
Remember that time you pissed all over our shoes, but there was no sign of the piss anywhere?
Yeah, that was
It was
weird.
a weird miracle, right?
Well, the carpet was wet, so apparently I'm just
No,
a really
I
good
thought
shot.
the
No,
carpet was
we could
fucking
not
dry.
find a wet spot.
It was fucking wild, man.
Really?
He probably drank
You
his
never
piss.
find
That's
that
what
wet
I was
spot.
getting
That
at.
was the amazing thing
It was,
about
Oh,
it.
wow.
It was some
Yeah.
kind of miracle, man.
Look,
It was
lemonade.
fucking awesome.
If anybody could perform a piss drinking miracle, it would be dirt.
I mean,
Right.
I'll take it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Mick is
Mick,
a piss miracle man.
Oh, yeah.
Mick,
Yeah.
Uncle Mick?
Yeah.
Oh.
Remember when he pissed?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I got
We
the
got
famous
video of that,
yeah.
It's on YouTube, man.
I had a
Check it out.
keg.
impressive.
Yeah, that was my first wedding. I had a keg.
Which I got
and
kicked
then,
out of.
Yeah, and then Mick, Mick Dagger from
Yeah.
Room Full of Strangers.
Yeah.
He pissed.
Uncle Mick.
He
Uncle
pissed over an 8-foot privacy fence.
Nice. That's a
Like
good trajectory.
Like a jump shot. Like it
Yeah.
was like Michael Jordan, like
Good
straight
power,
over
man.
it.
I
Yeah.
love the
Well, I
video.
kind of talked him into that. I think I was bust. He
You
said he could
did.
do it, and I just kept going on.
Yeah,
He
you
just
did.
went for
you
it.
chewed into him.
You
Got
had no
fired up.
eyes open in that video, Todd.
Oh, I was
You
just
were-
yelling, having a good time, and then got kicked out. Next thing you know, my dad's over there. I'm like, why is my dad over here?
And then after the piss incident, after that, you hear somebody in the background of the video go, "There's a nice old lady that lives over there."
Where's this video? We
on
need
YouTube.
this.
It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
Just
share you the
watering
link.
your flowers.
we're-
That's all.
Yeah,
We're
Fertilize.
connecting the link to this. We're connecting the Ballbusters
Yeah.
YouTube link to that video.
working on
That's
the old lemon tree in your
early
backyard.
Ballbusters.
We
Natural,
just-
natural born Ballbusters.
You just named 3 NBWs, natural born wizards, Todd.
Wizards, that's a good
Yeah.
one. Washington should change their name.
Big T, Little On with the NBL and the NBW of the week.
All right, this week's NBL MBW is brought to you by 3B Debris Removal. It is an Orlando-based, family-owned and operated, fully insured junk removal company. They will load and haul away any non-hazardous household item. From yard debris to hot tubs, they will do it all. Day or night, they do it right. Call 321-263-9697 or visit 3bdebrisremoval.com. All right.
It's a rarity, and you deserve the crowd.
Thanks, buddy. I need to be built up every once in a while so you can tear me down. All right, there we go. Well, let's start off with this old guy here. Natural-born winner for living to the ripe old age of 74. I know 74 doesn't seem very impressive, but when you have to deal with Big T, Little Odd for 42 of those years.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's my dad, so happy birthday, old man.
All right.
I will try and refrain my actions from pranking you, but I can't guarantee that. Next time we go fishing, don't be mad when you find a dead fish under your truck or some bolts in your hubcap. Sorry now. What were you going to say?
So you moved out when he was 42? Is that what you were saying? I don't follow that.
I moved out.
For 42 years?
Todd moved out when he was
Like
42.
17 or something. I was out there quick.
He's been dealing with Todd for 42 years. Todd's
Been having to
42.
deal with Todd for 42
Oh,
years.
you're 42.
Showing up at 3 in the morning, robbing the pantries.
No.
Who's in the house? Hungry.
It's not hard to. It's hard to tell somebody's age when you've never seen the top of their skull. You know,
I think you've seen top of his skull before.
he's always got the hat on.
I mean, not that way. But
You're one to speak. First of all, I have hair for protection, Baldy. All right?
no, I was making a blowjob joke. But anyway, you
I
continue.
get that. All right.
You don't call him Baby Thor for nothing.
Natural-born loser. During the Tokyo Olympics, Ukrainian shooting in the 50-meter rifle competition. God, I can't say this Ukrainian name. Can you say that?
No,
guy?
you got it.
Go for it, Todd.
Well, Evan can do it. He loves Ukraine women.
What's it, man?
Oh,
a dude,
then this ain't
men.
going to work out.
Soroshi Kulish. Yeah. Let's go something like that. He had a brain fart and decided to shoot his opponent's target.
Nice.
Ended up getting disqualified, but still, I mean, apparently there's no swinging allowed in that competition. Not allowed to shoot at other people's targets. All right. So America has influenced an Olympic sport. It only lasted for 2 Olympics, 1906 and 1908. What event in the Olympics could that be? It's based out of the Wild Wild West.
Gun shooting.
Dueling.
Oh,
Pistol dueling.
that was a sport in the Olympics.
20-meter and 30-meter. They used wax bullets. They had some sort of protective shirt, helmet, and hand.
If you put a plate, up in there,
Okay, Marty
like
McFly.
I was about to say, I love that movie.
Clint Eastwood, but yeah,
Well, Marty McFly did it way better, but okay, Clint Eastwood.
and in further back in time because he had a time machine.
Yeah, so he did it first. Yeah, he did it first.
Actually, he stole Eastwood's idea.
Yeah,
Went
Yeah.
back in time, took off the front plate to the...
Yeah, but when he
Wood-burning
went
stove.
when he went back in time, he did it first because Eastwood wasn't born yet.
All right, Biff.
Yeah.
Differooski.
We got natural-born losers. That's L.A. Lakers.
Yeah,
Why they losers?
natural born mellows.
Just they are. LeBron's proven that he can't do anything by himself. Lakers became the oldest NBA team in history by adding Carmelo. I don't like to pass the ball.
Oh,
And Russell Westbrook, which I do love. I do like him a lot, but I just don't see it happen. They got rid of all their young talent. I just don't see it happen. I don't like it. Maybe LeBron should ask Lou Alcindor to come back to the team. Lou Alcindor?
Yeah.
Good Lord.
It might be in the market. I mean, he's selling off his what do you call those items?
What memorabilia?
Yeah, his memorabilia.
Really?
Running out of money.
Kareem is selling his stuff?
Yeah, he's been putting it on Pawn Stars and stuff. I've seen them go after some of his stuff.
Really? Oh wow. I'd go after some of it.
We have another natural-born loser, and that's the U.S. men's 4x100 relay team. How
what
can you
happened?
not pass a baton?
Did you drop it?
Like every one. Oh. So we came in 6th place. Everyone was just like, what are we doing? Stop sign, green light, red light? What? That was terrible. Carl Lewis even called in. It's like, you disgraced everything we've been working on. Uh-oh. No, Joe Lewis probably turned over.
Fumble.
Joe Lewis is the
I
boxer.
know, I'm trying to think of the other Lewis. Joe.
Carl Lewis.
No, the old first track star. First African-American.
Jim Thorpe?
Jim Thorpe? I thought it was
Jim Thorpe is a man
I
of
don't
many
know.
sports.
Yeah.
I think who that was. All right. Anywho, he's
Yeah.
a track star, one of our first track stars. Let's see.
Jesse
Where were we
Owens.
at here?
Jesse Owens.
There you go. We're all
He was
Left
awesome.
field, Evan.
way
Yeah,
off. Wasn't
yeah.
he?
He was awesome.
Joe Jesse.
He ran
Owens.
barefooted, too.
Yep. And then like one of the German athletes helped him win by like dropping a towel where he noticed that he wasn't jumping at the right spot to do the long jump, and
Yeah.
so he like threw a towel down to let him, but he to let him know where to jump from, and
Right.
then he won.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's impressive. Didn't see you knowing that one.
Yeah.
That's
I
a
know
good
some
one.
weird shit.
Evan knows some shit. You know?
He does.
Sometimes.
He does. All right, we're all natural-born losers now. All men, some women. Alicia Schmidt dropped out of Tokyo Olympics, so we're not going to get to see her run around the track and enjoy that beautiful face and beautiful legs.
Oh, what happened?
She couldn't even qualify for the early rounds of the Olympics. Like she couldn't even qualify for that team, so she just packed her bags up and went home.
Oh,
But
man,
we should
that
see
sucks.
her on a Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition or
Oh, yeah.
Maxim
Yeah.
cover here shortly. I sure
Got to get paid from that.
Have you seen this
Maximad.
person that he's talking about, Evan?
I don't think so.
We'll show you here in a second.
She's one of the most gorgeous out
Todd
there.
Todd dubbed her before the Olympics started as the
Got a good
hottest
eye.
Olympian.
Hot,
Okay.
it's sexiest.
I'll get you a picture. of it.
Yeah, I got to see that.
Yeah, get you a picture, and the bathroom's right over there.
Oh boy, are you going to give him some icy hot to help himself out in there?
Hey, come on. There's nothing wrong
You're
with
not
that.
going to need much more than
Little
your own
kink.
spit for this one.
Christ, you're right about that.
Probably use some
What's her name?
sandpaper.
Elisa
Alicia
Schmidt.
Did you just call her Mary?
All right.
He said, Jesus Christ.
He just saw it for the first time.
We were looking at the two-headed chick yesterday. The
Oh,
two-headed
my
girl. I was trying to
gosh,
figure out a way to
this
get
is
a
not
date.
going well.
Well, they're looking for a date.
Do you think the breath tastes different
That's a great question.
from like right head to left head?
You've been looking at these
It depends on
chicks,
what
too?
they're eating, I guess. Or
What's
whatever.
up with this? Everybody's looking at these chicks now?
They eat a lot of pork burritos.
Wait.
I haven't
I
seen
feel
this one.
lost. What's the two-headed chick thing?
There's a good. It's two people conjoined twins.
Yeah.
But it's like a girl with two heads.
Okay.
Joined?
And they are a 5th grade teacher.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, wow.
Kids are going to have trouble.
And so Feedback and I were checking them out the other day, and I was, I'm looking for dates.
Yeah.
So like I was like,
In
and
all
they're
the
looking
wrong
for husbands.
places.
Man.
What happens if one of them likes you and the other one doesn't? They want a different dude for the other head.
That's where I come into play.
That's
Oh,
right.
man. We're both down here sword fighting over the same spot.
Sword fighting over the same spot.
All right, got that off. And the winner this week is the U.S. men's soccer team, natural-born winners for beating Mexico Sunday in the second period extra time. 117th minute, a defender from Atlanta United, Miles Robinson, finished off a beautiful cross from Keelan Acosta with a header in the 117th minute. That was USA's youngest squad ever to play in the Gold Cup at an average age of 25.
Wow.
And then they've just the goalkeeper, Matt Turner. Actually, they also averaged only 19 international appearances per player as well, which is a very young team. And the goalie, Matt Turner from New England Revolution, only allowed one goal through the tournament through 6 games.
1 goal through 6 games.
And it was a penalty kick against Qatar.
Wow.
I mean, he's going to be
The guy's a
stud.
beast.
Yeah, he's going to be our new starter. But the kicker to this is Mexico had to play their A squad because their B squad, their under-23s team, was in the Olympics. So they didn't have their younger players to play against our younger players. Like usually that's what it is. Let's see how our younger players match up. This time we had to play our younger players, or we decided to play our younger players against Mexico's A team for the most part.
So they played their most experienced squad.
For the most part, Mexico was missing Ochoa, a couple other over 23 players.
Yeah.
But
All in all.
it's still impressive.
Yeah, that's way impressive to me. If they played their A squad and we brought our under 23 team and we beat them, I mean, that's fucking.
Well,
that's
most
great.
importantly, it was an MLS mostly squad.
Yeah.
You know, Keelan Acosta, he was on the team when we got beat by Trinidad, disqualified or lost our qualification to the last World Cup, and he hadn't played for this team in 2 years. I mean, he fell apart after that, and he's just now getting back to the squad, and he was a stud player of the tournament for me.
That's awesome.
And anytime they got in trouble, this little joker was there to fuck them up. And then
yeah.
taking a yellow card, he'd do it. He was a cat's meow that night.
So USA men's soccer won the gold.
Gold Cup. No, not in the Olympics. It's Gold Cup.
Yeah, it's Gold Cup, which is it's a CONCACAF-based tournament. So anything from Central America to Canada, and then they'll invite a team. This year they invited Qatar.
Okay. So who's going to wear the Gold Cup now?
That's a good question. That's a good.
I'm just throwing my name in there. Just saying.
I don't think a cup made of gold would be too good. This kind of soft metal, it would just bend in
Not to mention, how heavy duty would your underwear have to be to support that?
as a heavy cup.
No, I got the new ones that hold your
Shock
balls
doctor?
into place and stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
did
Yeah,
you?
ball and yeah. So
I've seen that
it'll work
commercial.
out, dude. Yeah, they're great.
like a
dude.
training
they got
ball for
wings
your nuts?
on them and shit.
It's like a pocket. It's like the underwear has a
Wings.
pocket, and you just like tuck your balls into a
Yeah.
pocket.
Wings for what? Your labia?
wings, dude.
Are you worried squirrels are going to come around and?
No, you know,
try
so
and
like
steal
you know,
those?
you know when you're,
on your ball sack.
yeah, you know when when you're,
bat wings.
yeah, you know,
All right, feedback. All right, man. I see what you're working with. I can see what you're working with.
yeah. So
Nice,
it's like
man.
when like sticks in inside of your legs, right? But if you got a little pocket that they go into, this kind of like a mesh pocket, lets them breeve and everything.
I thought that was a vagina.
I do the sumo wrestling technique. I just suck my balls up into my body. I don't have to worry about any of this shit. You don't do that?
I think that's
He
a
really is
hernia,
Alfred.
I believe.
Like only a person that can suck their own balls in can invent shit like a dildo dart.
And
Yeah.
now a gold cup. Could you? Jesus,
It's a
Christmas.
talented thing.
That'd be something that Eddie Murphy wore in Coming to America or something.
Oh, yeah.
The Golden Child.
A gold cup.
Oh, the Golden Child.
Yeah,
That was a good one. Was it?
could have been. Yeah, no, that was a good
It was
movie.
tripped
I
out,
thought I liked it. Yeah,
I remember liking it.
yeah.
That's it. That's all I got for this week.
And I thought you had another one.
Oh shit, I did miss one. I'm not.
Yeah, you totally set you
Shit,
up.
I'm jumping around here.
Todd, you got it all wrong again.
Although they weren't the most impressive this week.
Okay.
Natural born winner Snoop Dogg and Kevin Hart
Oh,
for their
Lord.
coverage of the Olympic highlights.
Yeah,
Really funny.
good stuff.
I'm pretty sure Snoop Dogg is going to be buying a crip walking horse soon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's some funny stuff.
Did you hear that clip?
I saw, yeah.
This,
It was
so
funny.
yeah, so to set this up, this is Kevin Hart and Snoop Dogg giving the highlights of the Olympic Games that day, and this is the first time I guess Snoop saw equestrian prancing or whatever. But yeah,
Same draws on them when they. I thought it was pop locking. I thought they was about to pop lock it first. I thought it was.
Describing
a beat
a
was about
horse.
to drop. Okay, all right, that was the easy one. Come on, let's do another one.
Horses. I like this. This is equestrian.
This is
They call
prancing.
They call this
Prancing.
equestrian.
By the way, look at that horse.
Did you? Oh, the horse crip walking, cuz. You see that? On the set. That's gangsters of up. Hey! Oh, cuz. Oh, look at this, cuz.
Oh, come on, man.
This horse is off the chain. I gotta get this motherfucker in a video.
Oh, you see?
Oh, my God.
Snoop said I gotta put the horse in the video.
Motherfucker's off the chain. I need that.
Horse crip walking is officially in the Olympics.
Man, you see that?
Play it one more time, man.
Gotta see that. The intro walk was
Play it one more
cold.
time. Play it one more time so we can see it. Oh, West Coast.
I just
I
like
will- yeah,
I like
watching it-
Kevin Hart's reaction when Snoop said "motherfucker" on NBC, and they didn't drop it. And as soon as he said it, Hart starts laughing. Yeah.
All I can think about is my great grandfather that used to put his penis in the freezer to get it hard.
Yeah.
Me too.
You know, from Ukraine, watching that and not understanding a fucking thing that's going on.
I could see what. I mean, if you have your pecker in the freezer,
No, you mean watching the horse? You mean?
Yeah, just that clip you just played.
Yeah.
Like him watching it and being like,
I don't know what
where
the fuck
the
they
fuck,
just said.
what fucking zoo am I in?
But you watch the equestrian and the horses look like they're about to fall over. When I watch them, I'm like, I don't see any art.
But they're
in
like
it.
walking sideways,
I know they're doing
cross-legged,
silly
and
stuff,
dancing.
but
great,
it
yeah,
it
it's
looks
amazing.
just awkward. but it's still cool.
They in that clip, what's funny is they went on to argue about who gets the medal when they win. And Snoop goes, "No, man, it's the jockey gets the medal." And Kevin Hart's like, "That's bullshit. He didn't do nothing but just ride this motherfucker." He's like, "The horse needs the medal." He goes, "He want to brag too. He wants to go back to the stable and look at all them other horses and be like, what's up, y'all bare neck motherfuckers? I'm a gold medalist."
The horse doesn't get a medal as well?
No, I don't think so.
Wait.
I'm sure he does.
Where the fuck is PETA?
He gets one of those rub down medals.
This is fucking them 20,000s.
Probably one of those 2-headed women in the back.
There you go.
It's funny. Snoop goes, "Man, the jockey wasn't crip walking. Man, the horse was doing all the work."
Somebody had to teach that horse, though.
It was funny.
Your Snoop impersonation sounds exactly like you when you've had like 17 whiskeys.
Probably so. I would agree
Mexican
with that.
Snoop.
You can't really get to Snoop. It's not one of your talents.
They had another bit that another interview they did on the show with a guy. I think they said he was from Tonga. Is that right, Todd? The one we saw? When they did the opening ceremonies, and this dude is out there barefoot with a grass skirt on, oiled up like a motherfucker, just holding a flag and just doing this like tribal dance.
Yeah, that's the guy from Hawaii or something.
It was from Tonga. It was a different country. It wasn't Hawaii because that would be America.
He was part of. No, maybe not.
Yeah, it was Tonga. I think it was Tonga. But anyway, and so they're asking him about it. He's a judo. I guess he competed in judo or is it judo or jiu-jitsu, one of those. But they were interviewing this guy, and he's showing him like his Olympic suite, and he's like, and Snoop's like, put the camera around the room. Let me see how they got y'all living. And he shows him the cardboard bed. Because this guy came out like all oiled up, like that's a traditional thing. And Snoop goes, "Oh man, how they gonna put the oil guy in the cardboard bed? Man, that oil's gonna ruin that bed. You want me sleeping on the floor in the morning?" And he's just the way he was messing with the guy is hilarious.
You know what? I hope he doesn't I hope Snoop does not get to use those horses in the video.
Why's that?
Well, it's gonna be messed up, dude. I mean, crip walking. That's gonna be the last time that horse will be smoking crip.
Do you think?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'll ruin the horse's lungs. The whole. And you know he's one of those guys. Let's smoke some weed and blow it in the horse's mouth.
Sure.
Come on, Snoop.
I could see trying to
You're
teach the horse how to do hoof signs.
Yeah, that horse has to run tomorrow. Signs. Oh man,
You fit in this Impala? Come on.
What if he made a carriage to go behind the entourage parade of cars, then the carriage has got the horse in it?
Every time I think of that, I think of
Like
the
a
giraffe
stage.
from Hangover 3.
That's good.
oh man, yeah.
They made 3 of those?
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
Poor giraffe, boy.
All right. Well, thanks, Big T. We're gonna take a time out, and when we return, gonna eat some NBWs, natural born wings, and Brando's gonna tell us what new, very contagious strain of injury the Colts are running on one leg with. It's not Delta, buddy. You're listening to the Ball Busters.
You.
You're listening to Ball Buster.
Lisa, 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 would you like a piece of pizza?
You're listening to Ball Busters.
When your tombstone's on your tombstone.
You're back with the Ball Busters.
A pizza sauce? Maybe I can make a pizza and wing sauce, huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. The season's right around the corner. This is still the preseason sauces. So this one I made today. I thought Brando and Dirt would like it. It's a German mustard influenced sauce, along with a Korean ketchup. So I call it Hot Doggy Hauser after one of the characters that our producer played many years ago.
Yeah.
I could see his nipples through his
You're
shirt.
upsetting me here. 75% German. I didn't get it going. I love mustard.
Oh,
Only way to
spicy
eat on
German mustard. Spicy German mustard.
Oh, man.
Yeah, with a kimchi ketchup.
Oh my god!
So we tried to take German and Korean and we married them together to make a good old fashioned American mutt sauce. That's
really
the way
good.
we're doing here. Now, what are we matching it up with beer wise today, Mr. Brando?
How do you think it's going to go with this Dos Vidania Russian Imperial Stout?
Oh, we're going to
man.
Russia.
I've had this before
Wow.
from Distill.
Yeah.
This is a great beer.
Nice. And now we're marrying everything together. We got the German and Koreans getting together, making the sauce. This is like an Olympic festivity here at the table. Who's going to win? Who's going to win the gold? Is it the Russians, the Germans, the Koreans?
Well, first of all, Russia's not in the Olympics.
All right, well, I guess they're...
it's a Russian...
ROC.
Russia Olympic Committee.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about that.
Yeah.
In fact, we can, dive right into it now if you want. Yeah, the ROC.
ROC.
That's a shame, because didn't they... I mean, those guys, they used to really... I mean, they were just forced to train and train back in the day. They're one of those countries that's like...
So was
you're
Jose
2 years
Canseco.
old, and you're getting ready. We're training you at 2, because when you hit 14...
No, they pick a sport for them. They figure out, like, hey, you're good at this, you're staying with that. And that's kind of how it goes.
Yeah.
Over with basketball, that's how... Or not basketball, but Magomedov, that's how he was.
Yeah.
He got decided that's what
Started
he's going to do is wrestling.
Wrestling bears when he was a kid, and they were like,
that's
damn,
all
you're
he
pretty
ever
good at
did.
that. Well, plus he's from Dagestan, what they're known for
Being
their wrestling.
badasses, yeah.
But yeah, I think Russia just took a gold for wrestling, didn't they?
I don't know.
USA did.
USA
That,
did, and it was heavyweight, right?
Gable, the heavyweight came back from 3 points in the final 15 seconds to win with two. He took the back twice in the final 15 seconds to take gold from I can't think of where he was from.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw the highlights though. It was pretty crazy. Because I mean, come back from 3 points at the end
big.
and win the gold. That was nuts.
Whoa! Damn, that ain't beer, buddy.
Right?
That is not beer. That is like, what's the percentage of this, man?
12.5% when it was canned.
Holy crap!
When it was canned.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? Does it get stronger as it's
It can. A beer like this can climb.
really?
Yeah.
Like the longer
Climb
shelf
and
life.
sweeten and smoothen out. Yeah. So it's a bourbon barrel aged Russian Imperial Stout.
So it's only going to get better. It's not going to be like grabbing that Heineken that's set in the cooler, that Heineken Tall Boy that's set in the cooler at 7-Eleven for 3.5 years.
Permission
nothing
to
like-
speak flairly. Woo!
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
This is awesome.
I'm about to.
Evan, what do you think?
I like stouts.
I want to
like
hear
stouts.
not only the stouts, but Evan is my fellow bourbon drinker. So
I don't think it's bourbony at all.
That's
Aaron
really
Rodgers
good.
would love this then. You know,
Ooh, I like
he's
that
a
a
big
lot.
fan. Well, a big fan of
This
Scotch.
is a great
actually.
beer right here. I usually talk shit about beers, but this is a really good beer.
Oh.
And these wings were fucking outstanding. Feedback.
You better start talking
What-
shit. We don't
what do they
appreciate
call-
compliments around here.
What do they call a beer in Russia?
Beer, I think. Beer.
Maybe
Wow, it was really good.
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, I thought this was a
It's
trivia
great, right?
question. I thought the Liz quiz
like
was
you have
back.
cerveza in Spanish, right? So
I think from what there's a lot of bourbon barrel aged stouts that are out there in the market.
Really good.
But the thing about most of them, when you taste them, they try too hard to accentuate the bourbon, and they overlook the stout part of it.
Yeah.
And Brando and I had been in a conversation about that, and he's like, "Oh, have you tried this one?" And this was like, I want to say 2 years ago. You brought it over to my house when we were just watching baseball and having a party, and he brought that. That is a great beer because it tastes like a stout, but you get the little hint of bourbon in there, and then it kind of comes together and makes a chocolate flavor a little bit.
Yeah,
totally.
It's great. Yeah, I love it. I mean, you can't drink a bunch of those.
says who? So I don't pick up the bourbon in there.
Well, I mean,
But
I
I-
like to drink for 12
You don't
hours
taste
straight.
bourbon?
So-
Oh,
but I
Yeah.
like,
That's because you drink Jack
yeah,
straight.
but I love Guinness and I love nitro stouts. I love a lot of.
Yeah. So your taste
darker the
buds are
beer, the
kinda
better. Yeah, I love
Killed
it.
for that.
And chocolate milk is a great analogy for it.
what's your take on that beer though? You like it?
Man, I'm all for it.
It almost has like a soy sauce flavor to it a little bit.
Yeah, there's a
That's
lot going
commonly
on.
described in stouts when you get
Soy
to this
sauce?
level.
Really?
Yeah,
sauce?
soy sauce.
So what kind of
Outstanding.
sushi roll would you describe it?
Strong.
I don't fuck with.
And you know what? This sauce actually matches up to it very well, Danny, because it's one of the more
It's a spicier sauce. Here.
one of the more substantial sauces
I
in
was
terms of
wondering about
body,
that.
spice. It's got some kick to it.
I was a little
And
scared.
it's
To,
got
usually
some-
I test it.
Yeah.
I'm scared to test taste
It's
this as
really
it. So I was
good,
like,
dude.
oh, we'll see what the guinea pigs
Excuse
do
me,
at the
is
table.
there Grey Poupon in this?
But of course.
That's one of my favorite ones you've done, man. Seriously, I really like that
Yeah.
a lot. I like vinegary, like whatever. Spicy.
It's got tang. It's got a tang to it.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
if
there's a
it's
tang to
vinegar.
it. That's
It's banging. With this, I'm just going to go out on a limb right here and tell you this is my best pairing that we've done.
All right.
Because the intensity of this sauce with the intensity of this beer
really good,
are
yeah.
they're not clashing either. They're just having a good time.
The mustard is just like perfect.
Look-
Hint of it, like it's not. It comes on at the end.
I didn't notice the
end of it.
mustard.
Yeah,
I do.
I get the
Really?
mustard,
I thought
yes.
they put too much in.
I mean, I just didn't think of it. I mean, it wasn't.
I think we could put this on a
Did
hot
you eat the
dog.
bones? Oh, he's got some sauce left on the plate. So Evan
This
ate.
needs to go on a hot dog,
I think
man.
he ate most of the. Looks like he ate a bit
Evan
of the bones
ate the
too.
damn bones.
Yeah, he-
Oh my
Don't put those on the ground.
gosh, Maggie.
Evan,
Yeah, I got a dog down there.
Oh, it wasn't on the ground.
Oh, okay. I'll get rid of it.
don't feed your old dog chicken bones, dude.
I don't.
Just kidding. Maggie could probably take him down pretty
I
easily.
usually
though.
peel
She's
it
a
off
beast.
with my teeth first. I'm like, here you go, you can have that piece.
A little bit. Little bit. So this is also dedicated to the Black Beast who's fighting tomorrow night. Oh. Yeah, number two heavyweight ranked Derek Lewis.
Derek Lewis.
That guy's still alive.
UFC
That dude's a
265.
monster, too. Yeah.
Weighing in
He's
at
pretty
200.
old though, right?
He's been around for a while, but
Yeah,
34, 35, something like
He's
that.
not that old.
I mean, for an MMA
But
fighter, though.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
senior. He's a vet.
But he's humongous. He cuts weight to get into the fight.
Dude,
Who's he fighting?
He's fighting
Well, he's
Kane.
weighing
Kane?
265.
He's fighting Gain?
Gain, yeah, Gone.
Kane, Gone,
Serial
Kane.
Gone.
Gane or something
yeah,
like that.
French-
Nano or
Frenchman.
something. He's
Well, let's
also-
get into these headlines, guys.
You ready?
Yeah.
Here's Brando with This Week in the Headlines.
All right, sports fans, you're listening to episode 32 of Ballbusters.
Wow, we're at 32.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh man. Hold on a second. I had no idea. Wow.
At 32 episodes. It is kind of 32 weeks we've been doing this.
Oh,
Straight.
this is great.
Yeah. When you break that down by months, I mean, I think we're going on, 8 months?
Wow.
Yeah, 8 months we've been doing the show.
Right?
What
Yeah.
week in football do we start?
Good
About
question.
halfway through.
Yeah.
Deeper.
It was I thought it was in November.
Yeah, it was right after Halloween because that's what I'm looking forward to. We should
Yeah.
just deem that our 1 year anniversary
Oh,
come
yeah.
Halloween because we all got to be in costume
Oh,
for
yeah,
the
do a
Halloween
costume
show.
party show.
thought you dressed up every
Friday, October 29th or Saturday
on.
the 30th. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we got to do it.
I think we're going to have to do it the Friday because Saturday I've got a giant Halloween tap takeover event at World of Beer in Tampa.
Are you dressing up as a hot nurse?
Probably. Yeah, why not?
Nice.
Yeah, might as well show off my best assets.
I already figured out what my costume is going to be this year,
Oh, boy.
and I'm not telling anybody.
Mustard
'cause
Princess.
All right.
Mustard Princess.
Dress up as a bottle of French?
Yeah.
No. Because you guys know me, I like to wear costumes that make everyone in the building uncomfortable, and I just, for some reason, it popped in my head the other day, and I go, oh, man, that's going to really fuck with people. So, yeah, I think I got it.
Is it sports themed?
No.
No sport. Okay, I didn't know if we were going sports themed or
It
not.
is nudity themed.
Oh, all right. Yeah. I'm in. All right.
I think
Yeah.
we got you, though.
Good to know.
I think all right.
Dicktoberfest? is that going to be your
No.
outfit? It's going to be a walking Oktoberfest.
He's a German porn star.
Thought it was Sober October.
Dicktoberfest.
Dicktoberfest.
Yeah, German porn star.
That's awesome.
He's the Nazi hammer. Yeah, he's pretty good. How have you seen him? You look him up. He doesn't. He
I was
doesn't.
thinking about
he doesn't
changing
exist.
my name
but-
from the
he doesn't exist. But I just want to see that in your search history. So go ahead.
I will later.
Funny thing is, all my computers are company computers. I can't do that.
I'll enjoy that on my own time. Carmelo goes yellow.
Yeah.
I thought they were gold. Well, he was right.
Born in the USA. She was born in the USA.
Get it, Bruce.
Now.
Get it.
What are you getting with that? Where?
Canuckies beat the Sweeties. Gold, silver, and bronze. Who has the most updates? We're going to do an update on the Olympic medals. If he dies, he dies. Who or what is The Rock? The Olympics.
The what?
The Russians got
Oh,
banned
ROC,
from the Olympics.
Okay, I got you.
Haven't called themselves ROC, but still being able to compete. Interesting stuff. Yeah. And Astros give pork burrito eating cheater to the A's.
Nice.
Yeah. Sorry to say that while you're eating dirty. He almost choked himself. We got Frenchman versus the Beast in UFC 265. Yeah, guys, so what do you want to jump into?
I didn't know that one.
You want to jump into this first? You want to talk about this medal count? China's got 36 gold so far.
Oh, we got more overall medals, so don't we think?
Yes, we got 98 overall medals.
Yeah.
How many golds?
31. So 5 away.
I bet I can pick most of China's gold medals.
Okay. Let me see if I can fact check you. Can anybody here
I'm
fact check?
pretty sure I can pull a couple off on the top of my head. I'm going to say something
You can
like
usually pour something.
ping pong, maybe badminton.
I thought they did win gold in ping pong. I remember watching
and
that.
I'm going to
That is
go with
very
synchronized
racist.
swimming, men's diving,
racist.
women's diving. Lots of diving gold medals, I would say, for China. And maybe a couple in gymnastics. But I don't think they have any like track stars in China.
I don't know.
Or maybe
basketball
maybe a
stars.
swimming star
Or
here or
there's
there,
one
but other than
basketball
that.
star. Isn't there a basketball stars in there? Chinese?
Yao
if she's
Ming?
like-
Yao Ming, yeah.
Is he still alive?
He's still alive, but he just doesn't play anymore. Retired.
You think he's well hung or no?
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like a
Never thought
oxymoron.
about it.
I think.
Never.
No,
Really?
he's
Come on.
dude. That dude's got a hog.
You're
Come on.
thinking of a 7-foot Chinese person. You're not
Yeah.
thinking about how he's hung.
If it was a 7-foot Chinese woman, I might think about how big her gash is, but not. Like you just thought. I would think about how big are his hands compared to mine. But it wouldn't. I don't know.
I'm not thinking about that. You guys want to hear a really
So
interesting
you would like
fact?
to have him?
Todd's always trying to explain how he's not thinking about cock. By the way, here's
Hey,
how
somebody has to be the other voice around this table.
here's how
right?
I'm not thinking about
Yeah.
cock.
Interesting fun fact. So, fun fact about the Olympics that I always, so if Florida was a country, all the Olympics we've sent to, all the Olympians we've sent to the games, if Florida was a country, we would be 7th in medal count by country.
Wow.
We're a sports state.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just think that's funny. As much as people say Florida man, yeah, we do fuck alligators sometimes when we're high on PCP, but put us in the Olympics and we win fucking gold medals.
I don't like that.
That's what
stereotype.
Florida man does.
I don't like that stereotype.
So yeah, just athletes from Florida alone would be 7th out of all countries in medals so far.
I wonder how. Well, is that including other countries' medals as well?
That's every country.
Okay,
it's
that's
like
what I'm
if you
saying.
just
Like,
took Florida out of the Olympic totals for the U.S. and made them their own country, we'd be 7th overall.
That's not what I'm asking. I'm asking Florida. In Florida, there's probably a lot of athletes that are from other countries that are getting medals as well.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
That's where I'm
Yeah.
thinking the
Yeah,
count
yeah.
could blow up at. Is where
It
I'm
just
at.
means athletes that are from Florida. Yes,
So China has.
Wait. PCP doesn't count as a PED?
it does. Yes.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't sure. You said
Only if you're
everybody
wrestling a
was on
baboon.
PCP in the States. So
Yeah, you're you're supposed to be a downhill skier, but then you take PCP, and instead of your poles, you rip your dick off, and then somehow you still set the world record.
We're still in the
it's
summer
crazy.
dirt. We're not.
Yeah.
We're not Winter Olympics yet.
Still doesn't matter.
I feel like I caught the tail end of that.
He's canoeing the wrong way on the course. Where's he going? I saw blue lights down there, man. I can't go that way.
He's already pulled over. Can't pull over any further.
So China has gold medal in men's parallel bars, men's rings, women's balance beam, women's javelin throw, women's shot put, women's singles.
Wow.
Mixed doubles, women's team sprint, men's 3-meter springboard, men's synchronized 3-meter springboard, synchronized swimming. Who invented that? We'll talk about that later.
Fairies.
Women's 10-meter platform, women's 3-meter springboard, women's platform, springboard, individual. Man, they're all over the place. A lot of weightlifting, too.
Oh yeah.
200-meter
Because it
butterfly.
goes by weight class.
Jang U5. Men's singles. Damn. We got a lot of gold.
Sounds like
36
a lot of
gold.
single men over there in China. Or
one
you
girl.
kept saying
Why?
men's singles.
Don't they have too many women?
Yao Ming got all
They're
the
like
women.
30 million short of being
I think
even
they
or something
aborted them
over
all.
there.
Get your
Pretty
pants.
sure they aborted them all.
No, that was back.
Sad.
All right, let's not get into that.
Japan's got 24 gold, which I think is home cooking. I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
Like skateboarding, didn't they? They were
They
killing
crushed
it
it
in
in
skateboarding.
skateboarding. Yeah.
That's so crazy to me when you see Japanese skateboarding. And the thing is,
Why?
it's just because it's so crazy to me to think that's something that people used to get arrested for doing in the 80s, and now it's an Olympic sport, and other countries are doing it, and they're better than us.
Yeah. Pretty soon, bong rips is going to be an Olympic sport.
Who can hold a?
And when
Shots
it
and
is,
swats.
and when it is, you got to go win us the gold.
It'll probably be best. What's that vape smoke?
Oh, cloud chasing.
To that crazy.
Oh, God.
Synchronized vape smoke.
I think parkour is going to be next. I'm a big fan of this. It came out recently. It's where these people jump around.
It's not recently. This has been around for a long time.
I know, since we were monkeys, but I'm talking about recent time. Jesus.
Are you just now? Did you honestly just
It was
hear
before the
this
90s
sport?
that we were monkeys, Todd.
What? Anyways, I'm just asking. You're just learning about parkour?
Fairly recently.
Okay. All right.
I think it could be an Olympic sport one day. If you guys don't take it seriously, that's your business. Okay? It's your business. Some people take stuff seriously and have an opinion. Some people are just like, whatever.
I could see you as a freestyle park walker. Like doing
could
spins
crush
off of
that.
benches
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, you can see that too, Evan?
Kicking
bucket
pine
hat.
cones.
This could be a thing.
A stray dog in the way. Get out of my way.
Yeah.
Maybe they commentate. They're like, look at him. He aggressively removed that dog. That was at least a 65-pound animal.
No leash?
No leash, no problem.
He pulled his bucket hat down. He pulled his bucket hat down tight to his eyes. I think he's really going for it now. He's picking up the pace.
Italy's only got 10 gold medals, and every one of them is for pasta eating.
Oh,
Well, they
man.
beat us in the 200 meter.
Did they?
Yeah, sprint. Or the 100 meter. One of those they beat us in. France guy just blew everybody away.
France got 7 golds.
Who?
France.
Oh, really?
Was it French or Italy? One of the others.
Netherlands got 9. Germany's got 9.
Well,
ROC.
France ain't getting an 8th tonight.
Huh.
With
I
the
don't know.
basketball? Was it?
Yeah.
They're getting
Oh, yeah.
another medal.
Yeah, basketball
It's a
tonight.
gold. It's a
But
gold.
it's not a gold.
I wouldn't put it past them.
You think France is going to beat the U.S.?
I just don't trust the team that we have over there. I mean, we had to call in for Durant to come in and save us.
All right, it's time to put it up. Time to bet. I'm taking the U.S. I can't believe you're going to go. You're going to go
Todd's
like
betting
this.
on the French?
He is.
I cannot.
You heard him.
I can't be an expatriate here. It's a tough debate.
Oh,
against
but you
again.
just
But I
downed
will.
him. You
I
are
will.
an expatriate. Yeah.
2 plus 2
not
is
offended
5.
that-
All right. Here we go. Spin the wheel.
Spin it.
Loser of tonight's basketball
Spin the
Olympic
wheel.
champion.
Spin the wheel.
What will happen? What will happen?
I can't see it, but does that matter? No.
No, we'll
Good
tell
hearty
you.
spin,
Oh,
Evan.
Tell you what
Thank
it
you.
lands on.
a
Chug
chug challenge. See, this is a benefits, Todd.
Who
This
am I
is
challenging?
bull
though?
crap.
So I'm
Right?
challenging you to a water chug.
Unbelievable.
You know, if there's such a thing as universal, traction that Matthew McConaughey talks about in some of his books, Todd gets it because he always gets the chug challenge. That's what he wants in his life is a chug challenge. We're not sure what he wants to chug.
Or you should look at it. Or you should look at it. Or you should look at it as I got it right and I'm being nice to you guys.
Right? Yeah. I look at it that way too.
All right. Well, look forward to the chug challenge next week.
So what's that mean? If I win, I got to bring something for you guys to chug in? Chug?
No, I think is it you? Are you
it's
going
me
one on
and
one?
him, yeah. Olympic
Okay.
style.
So so you got it. Whatever, Danny. Bring something for Danny to chug.
Horse come, horse come, horse come, horse come.
Do you know how expensive that would be?
Yeah, human come.
Well, you don't have to buy it from a Kentucky Derby winner.
Absolutely. I'm not putting any low quality cum in my belly from a horse.
Hey, but there's a horse ranch right.
It might be one of those crip walking horses. I don't know.
Todd, there's a horse ranch right up the road. I got ski masks. We can handle this,
Not
dude.
my
Just
quality.
safe.
Not my quality. I'm a Publix type quality.
Wait, why do you have ski masks?
Long story.
Another question about ski masks. Are horses into humans in ski masks? Is that like a sexy thing for them?
No. It's just so that we don't get caught stealing the jizz from the horses right by my house. That's all.
Dirt, I'll go as long as you
Skies.
get it out of them.
I thought it was a sexy.
If you get it out of them, I'll go with you.
You be the lookout. I'll get the jizz.
No, there was a local band here, room full of strangers, used to wear ski masks and suck horsecock for a living. You didn't know about that? Yeah, you gotta get into the scene.
I could see Dirt elbow deep trying to reach the prostate. Just get it over with.
Man, why spend 15 minutes jerking mouth if you can hit that prostate, man?
All right.
Because you enjoy it, Dirt. That's why.
There should be a gold medal division for jerking off.
Buddy, I
It's
might,
like
I
pole
might be
vaulting.
able to get us this one. I practice hard
Yeah,
every
I've
morning, dude. I mean,
seen-
15 minutes into the day, dude. I got one.
I've
done.
seen your children all piled up in that corner.
Oh yeah, I'll take a picture for you guys. I got
It's
about
cool, dude.
247 roughly napkins balled up in the corner of
In
my
the band room.
Yeah.
So when we're having band practice, you're inhaling the fumes of his semen.
Oh, wow.
It's
Yeah.
good.
I didn't know that.
Oh, you didn't know that? You ain't been to the house in a while, man.
I will go with the most experienced person. That'd be Liz. Would win that one. So.
Well, exactly. Todd's on the right track. What I was actually talking about is the penis is more the apparatus. So think about gymnastics, the balance beam, or the springboard.
Yeah.
So what you're doing there is you're using the penis as the apparatus. The quicker you can get it to shoot a load, and the further you can get it to shoot a load,
You have a lot of
you
spare
are
time.
the winner. Nothing to do with the cock.
Dismount.
I
Dismount.
mean, you got to measure the cock size and diameter and pipe size and all that, so it's a fair fight.
Okay, so that reminded me of something, because this might be something we can use as a show down the road.
Not jacking off.
One time I had I used to play with my old country band at
what
Copper
club?
Rocket. It was a pub. It still is, but not really, in Orlando.
Yeah, but not really.
Yeah, but I used to play there all the time.
Food's much better now.
And so one night, me and the owner of the place, English guy, we came up with we're going to give away a $50 bar tab and do some kind of bar game. And I'm like, I looked at him and I go, dude, I got the bar game.
Yeah.
Just trust me.
Yeah.
And so what I did was I went down to the dollar store and I bought like 6 plungers with the wooden handles, and I spray painted the plunger handles red. And then I bought like 4 packs of sandpaper. And then what we did was we're like $50 bar tab. We had 6 girls. We suction cupped them to the tables and hand them a piece of sandpaper. And whichever girl could get the red paint off the plunger
this is
first
awesome.
won the bar tab.
Wow.
And so it was a bunch of girls sandpapering a plunger, trying to get the red paint off. It was amazing. It's really fun to watch.
Now, see, the winner of that, I want to avoid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you do,
You are literally choking the chicken.
Yeah.
Please let it breathe.
Yeah. I prefer. I'm a fan
Let's
of
get
a
back to this
soft,
bet, though.
a woman with a soft caress and a firm grip when needed. I feel like
Hey, that's why you sit next to Liz.
I-
And she hasn't shown up for a month.
I hope she's not pregnant.
Thought he was like, thought he was.
It can go through the skin.
Oh, Brando's going to be a dad.
So your wife's been cheating on you, apparently, Danny.
She's not
Wow.
really
Bursting
my wife.
news, man.
Come on, you know this.
It's not really cheating when he exiles her from the house and tells her just to sleep on my couch.
Jesus. Things are going dark for you two.
So the boss's daughter will have a chance for Olympic gold. Jessica Springsteen, the 29-year-old daughter of rock legend Bruce Springsteen, helped the U.S. equestrian team advance to the show jumping finals in the 2021 Olympics. Has anybody been following this?
This is the real deal.
She might have been the one making the horse crip walk.
Yeah.
Was she really?
His daughter or
Could have been.
granddaughter?
Who knows?
Yeah.
No, it's his daughter. She's one of the equestrian people
But
for U.S.
equestrian, is that equestrian? Or isn't that when they jump?
Well, equestrian.
It's all-
first of
it's
all,
the whole
equestrian,
sport.
you have
Okay.
3 legs. You have a leg where you're doing different walking styles, and you
Okay,
have a
it's
leg where you do like an 8 or 10 mile run and try and go through obstacles. And there's a third, which I think is just jumping and
Okay.
the thing. I'm not sure what the third one is. I watched the first 2.
And equestrian is the alien word for horse. So that's where that came from. So the Colts Neck, New Jersey native. You guys ever been to Bruce Springsteen's hometown? Colts Neck, New Jersey? It's pretty
No.
good little town. I drove through it just because
Really?
Small town,
I'm a
right?
Boss fan. Yeah.
Okay, good. So he didn't lie. Good.
Yep. Yeah, no.
In all of his songs.
I was born in a small town.
No, that's Mellencamp.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, same guy.
Sucking on chili dog.
He was the one.
Sour taste free.
Suck on a chili dog. Why the fuck you sucking on a chili dog? Eat that thing.
Eat
Every
Jerry.
every Tasty Freeze.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Every
We don't
Tasty
know.
Freeze has
He fought the law.
a piece of paper taped to the front window. Do not serve this guy a chili dog.
Hey,
We don't want that anymore.
where do melons go for summer camp? Huh? All right. Do I need to finish
Was
that
it
one?
in 1969?
Please don't finish that.
John Cougar's melon camp.
Oh my!
So anyway, Bruce Springsteen's daughter is helping the U.S. win a gold in horse prancing.
How fitting! It's probably the most expensive sport to play there.
Of course.
That costs a lot of
Yeah,
money.
how
to
do you?
play that.
How much does a prancing horse cost? That's like every girl's fucking dream,
Well, just
right?
anything with
I'm
them.
a ponies. Bruce Springsteen's like, I'm going to get you a prancing horse.
Yeah, that's why his concerts are 3
I'm the
hours
boss.
long, man. You gotta earn a lot of dough, man.
3 hours is short these days for him. He's been going like 5 lately. He's plays forever. It's crazy.
God, this career.
But what's funny to me is like when I wanted to play baseball when I was a kid, and I'm like, all right, Dad, been doing this for a few years now. Time to step up. I need a good baseball glove. And he's like, are you kidding me? $100? And Bruce Springsteen's buying his fucking daughter like a dancing horse and a stable and all this other shit. And I'm like,
$10.3 million.
yeah, you want to? Oh, look, Dad, I promise if you buy me this baseball glove, I'll play the whole season. And Bruce Springsteen's like, what, want a horse? You want a horse? You want a stable? You make that motherfucker dance. Dance, motherfucker, dance. You know?
Dirt's dad's like, here's a guitar pick, son.
Dirt's like, oh. So the Canuckies beat the Sweeties for gold. You know about this story, Todd?
I haven't seen the highlights, but I saw it come across as a headline.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good.
So Canada took home a gold in the women's Olympic soccer tournament, topping Sweden in a dramatic penalty kick shootout.
What was the final on the kick?
2-1.
No, I know.
Oh,
on the
Canada.
kick, on the
I'm sorry, Canada
penalty.
trailed 2-1. Yeah, I don't know. What was the final score?
Well, penalties they go through. It's like five each, so maybe it's 5-4. Or,
Okay.
that's what I'm kind of curious of. But still, I think that's Canada's first ever title in anything in women's soccer.
Really?
Because Canada just beat U.S. women for the first time in 20 matches or something, 20 years.
Must have been the
That's-
beating
yeah.
that they gave the what do they called themselves? The Montreal. What's the hockey team called? NHL.
Of which city?
Expos?
No, the Montreal Canadiens.
The Canadians.
yeah.
It's like calling yours the Orlando Floridians.
Yeah, but also the thing to think about the
Which
Olympics
is a pretty cool name.
Yeah, the soccer teams are the under 23s. So it kind of shows where the women are going in U.S. compared to Sweden and Canada. They've been preparing for this. So I think U.S. women are going to be on a slide for a little bit overall.
So other teams are stepping up, kind of like the basketball.
They
French-
developed a lot.
Speaking of French, we got the Frenchman versus the Beast. UFC 265. Frenchman, up and coming star, recently entered UFC's got some submission wins. Sorrel Gain out of France is going to be fighting the Black Beast, Derek Lewis, reigning from Texas, weighing in at 265 pounds. This is tomorrow night against his 247-pound French opponent. You guys think he's going to turn him into a croissant? What do you think?
How old's this French dude?
He's younger.
He's younger
He's
than
9-0.
Lewis.
I think what Lewis is like. He's got quite a few losses, but he's still. He came in knowing nothing and just as a man.
He's a beast. That's
He
what
got beat up for
call him the
5
Black
rounds
Beast.
and caught the guy at the end of the 5th round and just stopped him. Like after getting the shit beat out of him.
Yeah.
He just landed one punch. It was like fight over. You're like, in the last 20 seconds of the fight. You're going to get drawn into that kind of action.
That article this week, because I don't know if it's been on like 3 or 4 different news sites, but they were talking to George Foreman about Derek Lewis. Did you guys see any of that?
No.
So he comes from Texas, and I guess Foreman saw him when he was like really young and begged him to stay in boxing. And he said, and George Foreman said, he goes, he is a machine of destruction. And he said, he told him if he stayed in boxing, he was going to be a big heavyweight someday. And he says, but he said, the way Foreman says, his mind was just too many other places. He said he couldn't stick to just punching. He said he couldn't just punch a guy and knock him out. He wanted to be able to do all that other stuff and choke him and kick him too.
The dude's he's serious. So, I mean, it's tough to go against him. I got him picked to win tomorrow night.
I do too. People don't really take him seriously, so we don't have a bet here. But people don't really take him seriously because he does have a comedic. They asked him, so what's your plan against Sorrel Gain? I'm not saying his name right because nobody can say a French word right correctly unless you're from there. Yeah, but even if you say it right, you're not saying it right. But it's like Sorrel Gain. It's like it's like all one. I don't know. Anyway, I think so. They asked Derek Lewis, "What are you going to do?" And he goes, "I'm gonna fuck him up." That's it. And that's all he ever said.
That's all he'll say. Yeah.
Well, I've heard.
That's all he ever said.
No, I've heard him on a podcast, and his biggest problem is dealing with energy. Like, so he has a fight where he gasses out early, but he'll hang in for a long time. Then his next fight, he'll worry about gassing out. Will make it to the end of the fight, but won't really do anything. So I want to see if he's finally got that figured out, where he's going to be able to pick his moments.
I think he has stamina. I don't know the shape of this other fellow because he hasn't really been tested. He's been just submitting people.
Yeah, he has. He's
fairly
fought
hard.
some decent people, too.
But has he gone deep in rounds?
Don't have to. Heavyweights usually don't.
I know that, but has he? If he's going to outpace, because Lewis has got durability and stamina. He might not have cardio.
Let's see.
But he can maintain himself.
He just beat Volkov, unanimous decision through 5 rounds. Just beat
Who did? Gain?
Gain. I think it was Gain. That's who I picked on to read their profile.
I didn't know he beat Volkov recently.
Nikolai?
I haven't watched a fight.
Let me make sure I'm right.
Iron
here.
Sheik tried to interfere.
And then he beat that one Rositzky guy, I think it was, too.
Yeah, I saw that. Was that an arm? Like
Junior Dos Santos, Boozer.
He's got some
he's
bizarre
got some
submissions, too. He seems to have had a different submission in every fight. I don't think he's duplicated. Most guys have like 1 or 2 things they're good at for submissions. He seems to be like all over the board. He did like a knee tweak.
Who? Gain?
Yeah. He did like, it wasn't even an arm bar. It was like a.
I think you got him confused with somebody.
No, he's got majority of his wins are submissions.
Who is this? That got Gain?
Yeah. I don't think he's going to submit Derek Lewis, though. I don't see that happening.
Let's see. He's got submission, guillotine, TKO punches, TKO, submission, unanimous decision, TKO, decision. So he's half and half. Though he's rounded.
So he's pretty mixed.
He's rounded.
Yeah.
I'm not. No, we'll see. I mean, the smaller guys should have the better cardio, but Lewis, I think power is just going to come through. And
I think cardio and durability are going to meet.
the Black Beast
265
is going to win.
Yeah, I agree with that. Black Beast is going to take it to him.
Not only that, but he's going to be upset that USA lost in basketball last night, and he's going to be like come in with all this anger at the French. He's like, man, I'm taking
Unbelievable.
And Danny's going to be chugging some beers.
Might be milk. I don't know yet.
But you hate milk?
I don't want to chug it.
Which would you prefer, chugging a beer or chugging milk? I know you like beer, but you don't like chugging beer necessarily.
Yeah, but I mean, carbonated beverages are probably a little bit harder to chug,
Yeah,
right?
true.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but
But are you lactose intolerant? Because you get some cool
I am.
farts from that. If you
get
are,
some
you can blow
brave
some
farts.
amazing farts. That's what I do. If I just want to fart, just drink some milk and fucking.
Yeah, just
so now we know. Next time you're on the show,
Well, I don't want to hurt you guys.
you guys want to milk it up? I'll milk it up with y'all.
I don't wanna hurt
We're gonna have to do the milk a couple hours before we
you.
get time to get through me.
Yeah.
oh, it
And
takes a little bit
It
of
takes
time.
like an hour, like you said.
For
yeah,
me,
so
it's
like 30 minutes,
immediate.
an hour.
I will be right at it. As soon as I hit
We're
that.
gonna have to stagger this milk
That's apple
drinking
juice for me.
competition.
Yeah.
Apple juice will light my
Okay.
bunghole.
I
on
just
fire,
that
bro.
just gives me liquid shit, not really farts.
Or fresh
Apple juice.
mozzarella, like a fresh pizza.
Really?
I know, but liquid farts are easier to clean up than thick.
All right, moving right along. Speaking of pork, the Astros gave their pork burrito eating cheater, and that's not a racial slur, to the A's. And here's the thing. Stay with me here, guys.
Can you start
So,
that over? Did I missed this
Roman Loriano. I'm sorry?
I missed a little spot there.
Ramon.
He blacked out, had a glitch. Can you repeat?
The Astros gave their pork burrito eating cheater to the A's. Oh, okay. Yeah, Ramon Loriano is on an 80-game PED suspension.
80 games.
As of today. That's
As of
half a
today.
season.
He tested positive for neprolodone, which is
Horse cum?
horse cum.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
It's Louisiana slang for horse cum. Neprolodone.
If you say it in the accent, it makes total sense.
I wonder if he's crip walking now.
So did they trade him? They traded him and then he tested positive?
Yeah,
He's been with
man.
but he's been with the A's since they traded him when the whole
I thought he was an Astro.
when he was an Astro.
he was an Astro.
But they traded him when the whole cheating scandal and all that was going on. They shipped him off to Oakland. He wasn't even a big character in the cheating scandal, but he was there. So now he goes to Oakland. They're having a good year. They're in the playoff run. He gets popped for PEDs. So I'm like, can an Astro just not cheat? Like, is it possible?
So Jose Canseco stopped by the clubhouse one night. It's like, hey, man.
And nandrolonidone is the same thing that Shelby Houlihan was
the
banned from
Olympian.
the Olympics for.
Yeah.
And she claimed she ate a pork burrito. And Laureano's also claiming he had no idea. But it is contained in pork. It's
like an undercooked type of pork that you get that from. It's like it's very rare, but
maybe it can be cooked out, but it's usually in the kidneys, liver, and heart of pork. Yeah, and it helps people sustain. It's used to treat osteoporosis, and too much of it can cause, of course, side effects. But it's injected and used as a steroid.
Yes,
you get that from eating a hot dog.
Apparently you can just be like, I had too many pork burritos.
Yeah, but I mean, I think I remember when she said
that many pork burritos?
During that time, that one Olympian, she got popped. They said PED. She said, "No, I just had a pork burrito."
Yes,
and then
Shelby Houlihan.
Yeah, and then Charlie,
she's a 1,500 meter.
Charlie Richardson, she gets popped for marijuana and gets kicked out. And they're like,
kicked out.
And her defense was a pork burrito, and I think I saw somebody broke it down, and they're like, how many pork burritos she would have had to eat in order for that to show up in a test, and it was ridiculous. And it's like, look at her physique, runner. She didn't eat 25 pork burritos. Like,
can you take these pork burritos?
She injected a pork burrito into her butt.
Yeah.
So the Oakland A's are now they're dealing with this. Possibly, and it would have had to have been a hot pork injection.
Infusion.
Yeah,
I mean that makes much sense biologically for it to
get
your
into the
body to
bloodstream.
absorb it that faster
into a muscle, either the arm or buttocks.
Yes, yeah,
that's a gluteus
Which
maximus.
I'll prefer the buttocks to the arm for an injection of any kind.
Yeah,
yeah,
of course.
I always take mine in the nutsack, but that's just me.
Oh, right, damn. In the wings.
Just the vein you can see right there, man.
Kind of related, but one of my buddies said recently, he's like, next time you get popped,
we're not
injecting
steroids.
Next time you get popped injecting steroids in the clubhouse, just tell them you were giving yourself a vaccine. No, man, I'm just vaccinating myself. We're all good.
So why is when the Olympic Committee as cold as Adrian's butthole? ROC. If he dies, he dies. So the ban was originally set to last for 4 years, but the court arbitration for sport reduced it to 2 years. And an Olympic champion can't even hear his own anthem. He's got to hear like Tchaikovsky's piano concerto.
Gorbachev.
That's depressing.
Who threw a bag of ketchup at that guy?
What have you seen that movie Icarus yet? Okay,
but that was the Olympics. Yeah, you're right.
It's the same thing. Yeah, trust me. That's the reason why they're banned right now.
The hockey one?
No. It's a movie called Icarus, and it's basically a dude from the U.S. somehow found out this guy.
Brian Fogel interviews the one guy who like pharmacist form or something.
Yeah, he was the pharmacist for Russia. Yeah,
but he explained how they were cheating, and then it kind of out of that they got all these fines now to where they can't compete as Russia; they have to compete as Russia Olympic Committee.
Well, but it's not they competing. So what they did was Russia is not allowed to have their hands on Olympics at all. It's like, Russia, you stay the fuck over there, but we don't want the athletes to suffer. So if they want to compete under the supervision of the Olympic Committee, it's the International Olympic Committee supervises these athletes, and they call them Russian Olympic Committee. But the actual nation of Russia is not allowed to have anything to do with these athletes.
Yeah, they can't even wear their flag on.
I have a question. Is that the oddest, I guess, participant in the Olympics?
It feels like it, but I'm sure there might have been another.
There's actually a refugee team.
Really? Okay.
That competes in the Olympics. There's some people from Iraq, Iran that have moved, and they actually competed in some sports as a refugee team.
Really?
I heard about that.
So like no country affiliation.
Right. They're refugees of the world.
Oh wow!
And they're actually competing. I mean, they're not doing real well, but I mean they're able to actually go out there and give it a go.
I'm cool. Yeah. I'm cool with it. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Great.
It's like you get all the.
We should show up.
It's like you get the Suicide Squad. It's like all the guys who are like they got no country. Bring them in. Fuck some people up, man. Let's do this shit.
Well, we're not compete.
Yeah. What could we compete in if we were all? I would compete in skateboarding. Clearly, I can still sort of ride one
on your backside. I would not do a skateboard.
Dirt would compete in boxing, probably.
I'd be in the open cannonball division.
Man.
Danny, long jump?
Schlong jump.
Schlong
Yeah,
jump?
schlong jump.
I'd be in the belly flop competition for sure.
I was thinking more table tennis, or what is it?
Oh,
double.
Oh, he has that pickleball
Be
background.
Have you seen how fast some of the people are? That is like,
I'm
man.
just saying, if you were to try for anything as the refugee Olympian, it would be pickleball.
Yeah,
It's the only champion that you've ever been. Boy, you would need Barbara Pinhead.
I'm trying to think what I would go for here.
Soccer.
Decathlon, so I could be seen like 10 times.
He just cares about the exposure.
Right, I know, but get myself out there. You know?
Evan would definitely be the 40-yard dash.
Why do you say that?
Because I've seen you run from a vintage clothing store to an Ingles
you did.
grocery store before.
I don't even think they have a 40. I think
vintage
that's
clothing
shortest
store to
run
a
is like 100 meters.
Yeah, we were on tour and we were in a vintage clothing store, and Evan just started farting, and I just kept smelling. I was like, Jesus
drinking
Christ,
milk?
So glad you're smelling
somebody's rotting here in here. Like there's a dead body in here somewhere. And Evan
It
had
was
this
Danny's premature
no
children.
smile, no laugh. Evan just looked at me. He's like, dude, I gotta find a fucking bathroom. And then he ran out of the front
With the
door.
look of terror on
Yeah,
his
he
face.
ran out of the front
sweating.
door, and he ran
profusely
down the street
sweating.
in Asheville, all the way down the street, and ran to an Ingles. And so, of course, I went into the bathroom with him.
You just needed to smell it some
just
more.
check it out.
Is
and
that
fuck with
Nashville?
him, you know?
Is that Nashville?
Asheville. North Carolina, yeah.
Let's say, man.
Full of hippies, dude. He was running past the hippies. Even they were like, "Man, this guy stinks."
Oh, hippies think he's dead.
I came back and told Danny, I go,
At
he's
least
still
it wasn't
alive,
in
but
an
he's definitely
elevator.
dying.
At least it wasn't in an elevator.
Oh man, made for a great show.
So we've got some inspiration for 21-year-old Sha'Carri Richardson.
Yeah?
Allison Felix. You guys hear about
she's
this?
fat.
Yeah. On Friday, under the bright lights at the stadium, 35-year-old Allison Felix she won a bronze and became the most decorated Olympian in history.
I think she beat FloJo's record, is what she beat.
Ooh,
She beat FloJo's for overall medal count, I think.
It was
Because Felix has been there since like 2008 or something.
Yeah.
She's old, yeah.
Yeah, she's
not
like
old, but she's
she's
relatively-
35.
Right, yeah.
And she's running the 400 meters.
I think
so-
she broke FloJo's overall gold or medal count. I think is what she broke, maybe.
Yeah, she broke the. It's got to be in my
Not to get bronze.
stupid notes here.
FloJo should have got a gold for those nails. You remember those nails she used to
yeah.
sport back in the day?
Oh, yeah.
Man, those were hardcore, dude.
Yeah,
I don't
man,
even know
imagine-
how she even existed without breaking those damn things.
Oh, God, I don't
Inches long.
It's an inspiration.
Very good.
She, if FloJo, if I walked in, 'cause it's going to happen next 12 to 18 months.
You're gonna show
I'm
up?
going to have that check that guys have to have. You know what I mean? But if I walked in and my doctor had nails like that, I'd be like, I mean, prostate cancer's not that bad to die with,
I wouldn't
right?
be worried about a finger.
I'll
'cause-
die with it.
Because then the first thing they have to do is put a glove on. So if she could, you're like, definitely she ain't touching me, right? You're like, she's not getting a glove on with that big old nail.
And that, oddly enough, that's what my doctor told me. She was
While
she was
her
like,
two hands
"Hey,
were on your
I
shoulder?"
I got women fingers, and I was like, "This lady's cool." And then she dug in.
My dad didn't get you,
Oh man.
Oh well, that was a different time.
but he got you with the fingers.
Oh, I've been fingered by several people.
What goes on in Ohio? Are you not from Ohio too? Are you?
I'm from. Well, my family is. I wasn't born. I was born in Ohio, yes,
Yeah.
but I moved here when I was
I've
2.
only been fingered in Florida.
By an Ohioan here.
Well, by one
Which
Ohioan.
is
Evan's
honestly,
dead, yeah.
which is honestly the most surprising thing you've ever said to me is that you only got fingered in Florida, because I've been to Cleveland before.
Oh yeah,
And I'm
well,
like,
that's
yeah,
very
man,
true.
you can trip on a storm drain and get fingered in
Well,
in
no,
Cleveland.
I got thumbed in Cleveland, but that doesn't count.
Okay.
I got towed.
And his car did not break
Not
down.
my car.
I'm at what?
Okay, I've got bursting news, guys.
Bursting news.
The information I was trying to remember from earlier has now bursted into my consciousness. She won. She took the world record from Usain Bolt
Oh, wow.
10 months after giving birth.
Usain Bolt gave birth.
It's a man though.
Yeah,
I mean, for most what? How did she take the
most
record for
medals. She's got 6 golds, 4.
Oh,
Yeah, but both
what was her
ran,
name
like,
again?
2.
Allison Felix.
Yes, Allison Felix. She's the one that. So Heather was reading a story on the patio a couple days ago, and Todd was saying, "Oh, that's bullshit." She's the one that got the thing changed, where every mother, if you gave birth within 18 months, got to bring their baby with them.
Wow.
They changed the laws because of her, and she brought her baby and breastfed in the Olympic. Yeah, in the Olympic Village, they changed the laws for
I don't know
her.
that was her though.
She got a
It
goal
was-
for breastfeeding?
Come on,
I saw her face, and she talked on CBS, so it was her. Yes, it was her.
I get that.
but
And I remember
yeah.
her. They're talking about how she has transcended being. That was one of the things that's showing how you can be an athlete woman, still have a family, and still compete. But I must have missed that part.
she's
But
got a
still
world
is-
Yeah, they
record.
did
still
like
awesome.
a whole feature
But how
on her
did-
where
how
she's
did she-
breastfeeding during the day
How
and
did
competing
she
at night.
beat
Yeah.
I'd love to
Usain
chug her
Bolt's
milk.
record
She has more medals than he does. He had the most medals.
in track and field history.
Yeah.
Really?
Now
That's
she does.
insane.
By getting a bronze.
It's Usain.
400 meter.
Oh.
Yeah, Friday, Tokyo Olympics.
That dude
Securing
is
her
fast,
10th
man.
Olympic medal, which ties her with Carl Lewis for the most Olympic medals won by an American track and field athlete.
Oh wow.
She also eclipsed Jamaica's Marilyn Audie for the most medals by a woman in Olympic track and field history. Yeah.
Oh man.
So, what did she get the world record for then?
Well, the thing was, the thing I was seeing is that
she's a hot mama.
she came into it. She came into it as a long distance runner originally. Like when she first started competing internationally.
Okay.
She originally was a long distance runner. She was doing like what do you call it? It's not marathons, but you know what I'm talking about, where it's like the
Marathon.
440.
440 is not really long. I mean,
It's not a sprint.
it's an in between.
Okay,
Yeah.
but
called
anyway,
a short-a-thon.
she originally started doing long distance running. That's how she came into international competition, and then just like sort of morphed into this. So this wasn't even her initial like what she was going after.
So she just kept going.
Yeah.
Persistence. Hey, it's good inspiration for Sha'Carri Richards, who's 21, got smoked some weed, got kicked out. Question is, can she come back at 25? But so
24 because it's only 3 years.
Okay, nice. Well,
Yeah,
depending on how old she is, she could be 22 by now. But I don't know when her birthday is. But yeah. But
Todd, you got one right today.
he's like, come on, sliding into second base. I was fucking safe, motherfucker.
it
Usain
was like
Bolt-
that free throw
I'm
you shoot where
never-
it bounces
I'm never-
all around the rim and it finally goes in. and you go, yeah, finally, I got that one.
So the record she took from Usain Bolt was for the most gold medals in world championships history.
Okay,
So that calls the world championships as well, or is that just
yeah, that's
Olympics
everything.
only?
Everything.
World championships.
That's
as
pretty
well.
impressive.
Yeah, so 10 total. And yeah, so big deal for 35-year-old Allison Felix.
And not only that, but like literally gave birth this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's nuts. And still winning gold medals. That's
I mean, I've
No.
taken a big shit and ran really fast before.
dude. I've taken a big shit and not think I can get off the toilet before. She gave birth to
Yeah.
a human being and she's winning gold medals. That's nuts.
I mean, she gave birth. She didn't get her legs broken and healed. I mean, just came out of her pussy and then she ran.
That guy's in a South African jail, by the way. I think that's
She lost a bunch of fucking weight. Something, and
She lost
all ass now.
roughly 9 pounds and then just ran after that.
got rid of
She's
a
like, I don't
15-pound baby.
ever want to do that again. No man will catch me again. What are we talking about? Alice, if that was your theory behind Alicia Schmidt.
No, it
What
was
happened
not.
with
She
her?
was not pregnant with my baby.
no.
She was running from you because you were stalking her. and
No,
she
that
got-
was
that's how she
Dirk
got
was
fast.
stalking her.
Well, that's how she got so fast.
Yeah, well, that was my.
Yeah, Todd's theory was the reason how
was
she
my
got to be
hypotenuse.
such a fast runner is because she was so hot and dudes were always like after her, and that made her into the runner that
So-
took her to the Olympics.
What happened to her though? Why is she not?
She couldn't qualify for the team to qualify in the bracket racing. Like they picked 4 racers in the 4x100. She wasn't picked to
She
try
shoulda-
and
she
try and
shoulda-
qualify to get into the semifinals. So
She should have eaten some pork burritos. It's got that nandrolone in it.
either way, she went home. So that would have worked too, right? To go home.
If you eat a lot of burritos and then take a giant shit, it's equivalent to giving birth to like a pig baby. And while the pig baby was inside you, was dropping all those steroids in you. Then you shit it out, and you fucking run your face off.
That doesn't sound accurate, but I'm going to go with it. I mean,
That's what they were doing. That's what Shelby
I have no
Houlihan
choice.
tried to do. That's what Roman Lariona was trying to do
Yeah.
for the A's. Now, for the A's.
Yeah.
Astros got rid of him. Like, this guy's pork farts are disgusting.
Send him to Oakland. They'll
Send him to fucking Oakland.
Yeah, he'll fit right in.
Fit right in. All right, that's all I got tonight. I'm not going to get any more farty.
All right.
Doing your pork shit.
All right. Thanks, Brando, for all that pork farting.
That's what he was doing that day. He missed last time where he had to go on without him. He was dropping pork.
That's
off
why I
like
ran
that.
around the block 20 times that night.
Up next, we're going to finally talk about our fantasy. And no, it does not involve Liz Taylor.
The Dolphins?
Maybe it does. You're listening to the Ballbusters.
You're listening to Ballbusters. You're listening to Ballbusters.
Back with the Ballbusters. Diving into football hardcore. Preseason kicked off yesterday with the Hall of Fame game. Everybody wearing those gold jackets. A little bit outdated and a little bit plain, a little bit mustard colored, but everybody just loves putting those things on. You think they actually wash those things? You think they actually even take them to the dry cleaners? Like that's you just got to let that like build up stink over time.
I thought they were that color because they were
It's the musk.
garnished in champagne or something. You know?
Oh, really?
Every time
I
I see
thought
those
that was
jackets, it makes me think they're like they're a Century 21 agent from back in the 80s when
Oh, yeah,
earn
definitely.
your gold jacket.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Can I interrupt just a second though? Felix had her kid in 2019. But she is the first woman
When she was
to
33.
compete in the
Yeah.
Olympics. So
Yeah.
What?
First woman to compete in the
Olympics after giving a child.
Well, it's another one of her
Right.
records, yeah.
That wasn't a record. I was just 18 months just seemed so quick to recover and be a top-notch sprinter.
Yeah, when she was she had the baby when she was 33, so that makes sense. Yep.
18 months. I mean,
That's plenty of fucking time.
Here we go.
That's
Let's
plenty of
go.
fucking
Let's
time.
go. We're not
I
just
mean-
handing out participation awards
What are
over
you,
here.
from
Big
Rome
E.
or something? over
Even
here?
with a fucking episiotomy, you're all healed up.
Wow.
by
What
18
is it
months.
called?
Episiotomy. It's when they cut your vagina and anus in between that little spot so the baby can pop out a little easier.
the skibbing line.
The
The skibbing line.
I had an addictomy.
You had a dick in you.
And I had an addictomy. Okay. God.
Who
let it
comes up with
go.
these names?
Medical professionals.
Okay, it was Ali Tuliumuk is her name, Olympic marathoner, that gave birth to her daughter Zoe this year in January,
Okay.
Okay.
and then won her Olympic qualifiers in March and April in order to get these games
Okay,
after
now-
giving birth in
okay.
January.
Now that's some
And
kudos.
she was
Way
the one
under
who
18
said,
months.
That is pretty
That's
impressive.
way under 18 months.
I
though.
can't
That's
imagine leaving my child this soon. And yeah, so she was the one that got them to change everything. She says if you have a baby that's 18 months or younger, then you can bring them and have a nanny, and they changed the
That
whole-
really
yeah.
is quite incredible.
Okay.
All joking aside, it's really incredible. Really proud of her.
All right.
Are you gassing us over here?
I mean, it's a smooth baby. I've taken shits that have like shards of potato chips in them.
Oh, those ones with nuts and corn.
Yeah.
Damn
It's
it.
a smooth baby.
Brando's like,
Baby's like a smooth flop right out. You
he's
know?
probably pooped out a chicken wing or two having a.
I have.
Oh
I
my
popped out one that was intact. I reconsumed it.
I will
worst
say this
ones
though.
are the worst.
Yeah, it's kind of like when dirt drank his piss and that.
The worst ones are the ones you have to stop
Oh.
yourself from going because you're in a bad place where you can't go.
Yeah.
And then it takes like 2 days for it to come back around. You're
It
like,
feels like you're
God.
feels like you're shitting a crushed aluminum
river,
can.
trying to shit out Stonehenge and shit. Like river rocks coming
Taking
out
a
of
shit,
you.
you're like,
Oh,
I
man.
don't remember shattering a bottle in my butt last night. Like, why is this so hard?
How's it so well held together?
I will say though, Brando, if you did take a shit that was the size of a baby, you would stand in front of the toilet, probably with some blood on your face. I would,
Yeah.
because it's a big one, for
From the
probably
baby.
12 hours, just looking at the toilet, and going, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck? For probably half a day.
Photograph it and become famous.
I mean, you give birth to a
That'd
10-pound.
be an anomaly.
Yeah, take
Yeah.
a,
Sure.
like one solid 10-pound shit.
I'd be proud of
That would-
myself.
that would change
I
your
mean, I'm
life.
telling you, I'd be proud of myself.
You- that would
I'd be
change your
impressed if
life.
you could
Probably
get an
more
eagle-sized
proud
turd out your keister.
Yeah, probably more proud than an actual
Eagle-like.
mother. Think
Why?
about
Because
it.
you just flush them right after that.
Now think about it. Think
Your
about it. If
life
you
is
took
over.
a 10-pound shit,
I've gotten close, dude.
yeah, versus a mom giving birth to another, baby, whatever, human life.
It's
But
Mr.
you-
Hank.
When I worked at the hospital, actually, I had a buddy of mine, and every day we seemed to have to take a shit at the same time during the day, and they had these nice like
Dueling banjos.
digital scales.
Yep.
So we'd go take turns, we'd weigh ourselves, take a shit. And then weigh ourselves again, and whoever took the biggest shit had to buy lunch.
That's How boring was your job? Like, all right.
I mean, I worked at the hospital. It was not boring, and it was in endoscopy. So it was
a smelly situation.
It was kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of cool.
Do you remember what the biggest loss of weight was during that?
Honestly, I think only like 3 pounds or so, maybe at the most.
Oh, that's a good amount.
I mean, it was a lot. Yeah.
That's
But I can
impressive.
take some really good shits, dude. Seriously, I can take some really
As
good shits.
somebody
Do
who
you poop
used
daily?
to.
Oh, yeah, twice a day.
As somebody who used to vandalize my rivals' houses in high school, I can say that if you take a shit into a shopping bag and then tie a knot in it, when you actually take that bag to carry it back,
Yeah.
it's like that like empty milk carton thing. It's like you grab the bag and you go, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, that's way heavier than I expected. It's just poop.
And it's still
Why
warm.
is it so heavy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy.
Weight.
I
Yeah.
don't have the correct form to poop in a bag.
So does the heat from the poo make the bag like expand from the heat? You know what I mean?
I
Like,
have
flow?
no idea. We would spin it over your head and throw it out windows as we were passing by houses.
Have you ever seen them Japanese birthday present balloons? They do. They light like a fire and the little.
Oh, like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do that with a little turd.
Oh man, you're
Fired up.
I think we got plans
See
after
it
the
come
pod.
up by the space station up there. What's
it
going?
just landed 2 towns over.
This sounds like this should be the future of war. Instead of like bombs and missiles and people like
That is a
stab-
bomb, bro.
Yeah, I think it should be like poop wars. But Evan, I missed something earlier. It sounds like you're the type of guy that could give Dolly Parton a real chili dog.
Oof, God, that.
Yeah.
You know,
Would
'Cause
you
you gotta-
suck on that chili dog?
outside of taste freeze. But seriously, think about what it takes
Would
to
you name it Jolene?
get to give Dolly Parton a good coverage on those.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'd have to.
You'd have to really put
I
it
don't
out.
think I could do that to anybody's grandma.
her a
So
problem.
that'd be terrible.
She's a grandma.
Not
does she have
only
kids?
that. I mean, it's Dolly
She's
Parton.
a grandma,
like,
okay.
As a musician, yeah.
That's more ground to cover.
She
though.
would have
Put a
to
bag
ask.
on her
She would have to
head.
ask me to do that.
If
Well, yeah,
she
wouldn't-
asked
You would want to randomly go up and poop on Dolly
Of course you wouldn't.
No. I'm just saying, like, I'm
You
just
would
saying,
have to have
like,
permission first.
she would. Yeah, well, of course, yes, of course. But what I'm saying is, it would like to get to that point.
Yeah.
To desecrate an American icon like
is
that.
it desecration if it's artfully done?
All right, let's get back to the other
Sacrament.
brown footballs here.
Okay.
And that's why Dirt puts the wood in Dollywood.
I've been there.
Yeah. Well, speaking of shit, you want to talk about the NFC East?
Get
What do you think?
out of here.
Well,
What, didn't they make the playoffs with a losing record last
I
year?
think so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
the
do
Washington
No, I thought it was
football team.
Washington.
Yeah.
Fitzmagic is.
Yeah.
Watch out.
All right. Are you ready to get into this?
Whatever.
Are you ready to get into this?
Let's do it.
Well, then hit the music.
It's time for Danny Feedbacks. Terminate, germinate, or sperminate.
All right, well, we'll start in real life NFL football. So we're going to talk about a few divisions that have, 3 out of the 4 teams that have a legitimate shot of winning the division. Some divisions, Todd, like the NFC South, are just pretty much handing the division to one team, and that would be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, because there's no competition in that division whatsoever.
Crazy.
You're going to stick up for the Panthers, Falcons, or Saints?
I'll stick
Shut
up for the
fuck
Saints
up.
because their
So,
coach
shut
is a
the fuck up.
genius.
Shut up. All
Only
right,
coach
so let's
comparable
a
to
genius.
Belichick.
He's
Only
won
coach.
one Super Bowl because he had Drew Brees. Shut the fuck up.
And Katrina.
All right, let's get into the NFC East here.
Drew Brees.
All right, so NFC East, we got 3 teams here. We got the Washington Redskins, Dallas Cowboys, Philadelphia Eagles. All right, let's be honest here. The New York Giants and little baby Eli have no shot of winning this division, okay?
Not if you're being dogpiled.
So let's do a little terminate, germinate, sperminate. Terminate means this team does not have a chance of winning the division. Germinate means, okay, maybe this team has a shot, wild card. And obviously sperminate, this team's going to explode in their pants and win the division. So, yeah, NFC East, we got the, God, I just want to call them the Red. But they're Washington, Philadelphia, Dallas. What are you thinking, Brando? What are you thinking out of these 3 teams?
I think I've got to go with Dallas as the best overall team. Dak Prescott coming back. No shame in that game.
His shoulder's a little sore.
Okay. Has that been the report?
Was that the injury
Bad
you picked up?
defense.
How's he been throwing? We didn't
He
play well.
hasn't been throwing.
Really?
Well, he was
Yeah,
throwing, but
shoulder's
he
bad.
thought he tweaked something.
Yeah,
earlier in the
tweaked out
week,
his
yeah.
shoulder. Not been throwing at practice.
That's news for
Yeah.
your fantasy football squad.
Yeah, got to be tough.
especially.
I know.
Well, better than his ankle.
Well, then you might be looking at Fitzmagic.
You're going to jump on it?
Yeah, man. I mean, the Washington football team went to the playoffs last, and they had a good defense. And
Sure do.
Great coaching. And you got a better quarterback now.
Now, you know what's interesting? Their coach, he is pissed off at the team because they're not getting vaccinated.
Okay.
Old Rivera is upset with that team, just like the Minnesota coach, upset with the quarterback. They refused to get the vaccination. One guy got sick, and now all 3 of them couldn't practice.
They should just
for 10
execute these
days.
fucking people not getting a
Hey.
vax. Fucking just shoot them.
I like this take.
Put them in
I
the
like
fucking
this
middle of the
take.
fucking field and shoot them point blank behind the fucking head with a rifle in front of all the fans.
They kinda-
Save
they kinda-
that for the halftime show.
They kind of did that already by saying if there's an outbreak and it was by unvaccinated players, you're going to lose the game. We're not going to reschedule it. You're just going to take a forfeit, and your whole team's not going to get paid.
Yeah.
So that's,
Yeah, and and the protocols are a little bit confusing too, because if you're a vaccinated player, you don't have to go through protocol, even if you have COVID. If you're unvaccinated, you have to go through protocol. I feel like if you have COVID, you should have to go through protocol no matter what.
What if they have herpes?
I don't know.
Doesn't even fucking matter.
that's a
Doesn't even fucking matter.
that's a bedroom disease.
fuck?
It's a bedroom disease. not
I'm
a
seeing
football
some
field
like
disease.
hypocrisy here.
I agree with that.
Oh my
fuck?
gosh! You went on from. I thought you were a butt guy. And you're talking about herpes.
But
Is it gastro?
still get anal herpes. Come on, man.
Ooh, you know, my goodness.
Most of your girlfriends.
I'm gonna be careful.
Oh, no, not most. All. Well.
AFC teams.
Yeah.
AFC, we're on.
Oh, no, were you going to
Okay.
go any more with the
No.
NFC East? You're good?
Yes. No, we have more to talk about in this. I'm sorry. I don't know. Jalen Hurts could get it done. I mean, Eagles. A little early on for me to be talking too much. I didn't even know Dak was hurt
Well,
or sore. You know,
Sore, yeah.
maybe he was injecting some of that
practicing.
pork juice.
Oh, Lord.
Or he got a vaccination in his why would you get it in your throwing arm, though?
that's why you should always use Watson's masseuses.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this. All right.
Watson masseuses and Watson sandwiches.
So who are you going with your TGS out of those 3?
TGS. Washington football team. I got to go with Fitzmagic.
All right. He's going to sperminate. I mean, that was your boy for the Dolphins last
Yeah,
year.
I'll terminate the Cowboys again because Dak's going to be got a sore shoulder. Jalen Hurts is going to get off again, so I'll germinate them.
All right. What are you thinking, Todd?
Early injury reports was heavy sway on me.
I don't
but
know where I'm at with this because I love the quarterback that played against the Bucks from Washington, Hinkie or McKeekey or
Oh, the
Minnicky.
Heineke, yeah.
Heineke.
Yeah, he's injury prone.
Oh, who cares? He got off against one of the best defenses in a playoff game, and
Yeah.
he hasn't played at all. Fitzmagic, he's been everywhere. So, but the Giants,
Heineke's
Giants
backing
have
up?
a big upside. They got probably one of the strongest defenses in the division.
No.
I think so.
Stand no shot.
I'm gonna sperminate Philly.
Okay.
I'm gonna germinate germinate the Giants. Washington and Cowboys will beat each other up, and I'm gonna just get rid of both of them.
All right, Evan. So who's going to win out of this? We got the Eagles, the Washington football team, which I still believe are the Redskins, and Cowboys. So what's going to happen when these three meet in an arena?
Well, I don't follow sports, so I can just tell you this. What you got? You got the red foreskins. You got the Giants and the Eagles.
And Cowboys.
And the Cowboys.
And the Cowboys. All right. Fuck. I don't know, dude.
You have a blue team, a red team, and a green team.
We're going by color now.
Well,
I think a group of Eagles.
I mean, I'll kick a fucking eagle. Like, think about that. Like, an eagle comes and go, fucking kick it. Like, I mean, a giant can kick or stomp an eagle, right?
Yes.
So we'll go with the Giants.
They're the New York Football Giants. Still, they're Giants.
But then
Giants.
there's still Cowboys and Redskins, so Cowboys and
Oh,
Indians are all there
that's
too.
So that's going to be a fucking war.
He said he kicked the Eagles out of the way, so the Eagles sound like they would have been.
Oh, they got terminated. Right
Yeah,
out the
they're
gates.
Terminating the
Okay.
Eagles. He's sperminating the Giants, and he's germinating the
That's a tough conference. Or a tough division.
It
Redskins.
comes
never
out
know
the
what's
Giants or Cowboys.
I mean,
that's it.
Let's the Cowboys were going to sperminate.
Okay.
Sperminate.
All right.
We gotta
Sperminate these
keep
Cowboy
record
boy.
this. I have a feeling he's going to get these more right than us.
Is Jimmy Johnson still the coach? Did he
Probably.
make Hall of Fame last night?
He's going into the Hall of Fame. He's about to wear his jacket tomorrow.
Oh,
He got the
yeah.
ring of honor call
And
for Dallas. Yeah.
Jerry Jones said he's putting him in the ring of honor.
Finally
Unbelievable.
admitted that you were the reason we won those Super Bowls.
He admitted he felt, he said ego got in the way there 30 years ago. Been 28 years, actually.
Yeah, but that's the thing. They could have had a Belichick Patriots run right there, but
Very possible.
They killed it. Jerry Jones killed that opportunity.
All right, let's keep it in the NFC. Let's go to the West here. Very competitive division. We got the Seahawks. All right. We have the Rams. And we have the 49ers. Okay. What do you think, Evan? I'm just
Seahawks, the
interested
Rams,
on
and
your
the
take
49ers.
right here.
Seahawks, Rams, and 49ers. Fuck the 49ers. That's the fucking stupidest. Come on.
Gold?
Gold's gone.
But when you're on a football team, you're trying to be a fucking like warrior, right? You're
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to you're a gladiator.
Yeah.
What the fuck 49ers? Like it's not tough. We need like like a Ram.
1849, those people were tough back in 1849. They were painted for gold,
but
traveling all the way across
it's a
the
number.
country.
It's just a
San
number.
Francisco probably
we're not
created you back in the hippie days.
Who? What?
San Francisco probably created you back in the day.
I don't think so, man. But you said the Rams and the Seahawks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to unfortunately go with the Rams because
But the Seahawks will shit on them.
From afar.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right.
Before a fight.
You're right. I think you got me on this one.
Yeah, but
the
if
Rams is just gonna be like, oh, I got shit on myself. Where's the Seahawks? yeah, you're right. So it's the Seahawks. The Seahawks.
If you drop enough bird shit on Ram's eyes, it'll go blind.
That's true. And then they're gonna be just bucking heads with each other. Like
We might not even see it on you as white as you are.
The
Falling
horns
off
will
cliffs.
lock. They can't even get separated.
Yeah.
They're shitting
I know.
their
Are
eyes.
these mountain Rams?
I don't
No,
know.
they're Los Angeles.
They go way-
Los
Whoa.
Angeles Rams. These are spoiled, powdered bottom
homeless.
San Francisco's
the
kind of because they just left.
They're homeless
St.
drug
Louis,
addict
so-
Rams.
Oh my word!
Chunky Rams.
Yeah.
All right, anybody want to weigh in on this division?
They're
here?
starting to sound fierce. I think you got a potential superstar rookie in the Niners.
Lance.
You got Trey Lance.
Oh, okay. You think he's gonna get in there and
I-
knock Garoppolo out of the way?
I think we'll see it because I mean you might see Jimmy get some injury situation again.
Always.
He's so damn good looking. Though.
He's always injured
Yeah,
though.
he's got a hell of a jawline, but I mean he's a great ball player. But he does seem to get in those situations. I mean, with the Dolphins were the first, and that was a pretty severe injury. I don't remember who hit him. It was during Dan Campbell's reign as a Dolphins coach, though. When we were hitting so hard, half our team was injured.
So
Yeah.
he started by
Campbell,
chewing on
the
his
coach
legs.
for the Lions.
Chewing on his legs. And then
Oh,
started,
here we go.
We're
I
gonna
can't
jump
pass
you
it
down.
up. I can't pass. Actually, before we go into this, you know what Dan Campbell said this week?
Really?
He explained how he gets so amped up for these practices, and I don't think he was joking. Did you hear this?
No.
So he goes to practice. He gets 2 venti Starbucks. You know, venti's
Venti.
like
Yeah,
Grande?
20-ounce
that-
Starbucks.
like-
yeah.
and he gets two of those, and each one of them have 2 extra shots of espresso in it.
Oh my God!
That is the kind of monster we're dealing with. Take it away, Mr.
Do you know
Campbell.
what
We're gonna
Vente
kick
stands
you in
for?
the teeth.
20
All right, and
ounces.
when you punch us back, we're going to smile at you, and when you knock us down, we're going to get up, and on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off. All right, and we're going to stand up, and then it's going to take 2 more shots to knock us down. All right, and on the way up, we're going to take your other kneecap, and we're going to get up, and then it's going to take 3 shots to get us down. And when we do, we're going to take another hunk out of you. Before long, we're going to be the last one standing.
See, now, if this team
We're
was
in
called
the
the
wrong
Cannibals,
conference,
if this team was called the Cannibals, I'd start watching fucking football.
But they're lions, though. They're lions. They can do damage.
Then lions are cannibalistic.
Here
So
we
we're
go.
onto something here.
Wow, you got a new favorite team.
But fuck Detroit.
I'm just glad they exist, man. They make Cleveland look good.
Yeah.
You know?
Why didn't he have any of Judd's from the Giants quotes here? Coach Judd.
You like that guy?
No, I just think he's kind of cool. I like Giants anyways, always since Hershiser. Not Hershiser. Who's that guy fucking...
Hershiser was the L.A.
No,
Dodgers
that
pitcher.
was on the...
In
he
89.
took Phil Simms' place. Holster.
Oh,
whatever his name
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
He used to be a punter, punt returner, all sorts of shit. Then took him to the title with Anderson and Bravo.
Yep.
And Gary Anderson.
Yep.
And Lawrence Taylor, and Carl Banks, and Bill Parcells.
Back in the late 80s,
Bill
early
Belichick,
90s,
sorry.
Todd was in his prime. Oh, man.
I think that was that. Was that 90s?
Well, let's,
I thought that
let's-
was 80s.
Let's fast forward.
That
to
was 90.
2021. I think the Niners, with a potential breakout performance from Trey Lance, could be an interesting squad.
All right.
Did I catch a niner in there?
But Rams, rolling out with their new guy, Matt Stafford, having that defense that they have. That's interesting. And the Seahawks are the Seahawks, man. They're always going to be there. Russell Wilson's a stud. He's going to bring it. You know what to expect from him. He's the best of the 3 quarterbacks, proven. I mean,
He's top 3 quarterback in the league,
yeah,
I think.
yeah. So who am I going with?
Yeah.
I guess I got to go with Seahawks. Got to sperminate Seahawks. Wow. Germinate the Rams and terminate the Niners because I don't think you can get that far with a rookie quarterback unless he's got a big breakout. Unless,
I feel like we're missing a team over there.
We got the Cardinals, yeah.
Yeah, he just breaks it down into 3, and you always forget that.
I know, but the Cardinals are much more worthy adversary than the 49ers.
Yeah, but he chose not
Really?
to.
I got you,
Well,
I
okay,
got you.
we can take a bet.
I got you,
I
I
will
got
bet
you.
you the Niners have more wins than the Cardinals end of the season. Let's put it on the
Ooh.
board. No,
Let's
this
spin
is
it.
We're
easy
good.
money.
I'll take it.
Let's spin
All
it.
right, let's spin it.
Let's spin it.
I hope you're keeping a record of
All
this.
right.
I'm going to
Well,
sperminate.
I'm
gonna
it's a
sperminate
podcast.
the
It's all
Seahawks.
recorded.
You want me to spin it?
Sperminate the
Go ahead,
Seahawks.
Evan. Spin it hard.
It's a way to whack the post good.
Dog collar shock.
Oh, I love this. Oh, I am a Niners fan.
Is there a level on there? Is it like level what? Of a shot color.
I mean,
Level 49.
it goes to 15. I mean, I would say it's got to be at least half that, right? At least a 7.
I got that. How many times I've hit live electricity?
You know what? The level on how many losses your team has.
All right, there we go.
Oh, there you go.
Deal on.
Hey,
Okay, deal on. 49ers, I'm terminating. I'm getting rid of those guys. I'll germinate. Man. I'll germinate the Rams, but I see Seahawks winning. And I see Arizona above the 49ers. Best wide receiver, one of the best wide receivers around. Solid defense with lots of players. 49ers, they ain't going to have Sherman.
They don't need Sherman. He was old. You're crazy.
Well, doesn't matter. I just don't see it happen. And then you got Bosa, who's in trouble with shit his wife said. So that doesn't mix well in San Francisco. So.
All right. I'm just letting you know, Sperminate, Rams, they're going deep into playoffs. NFC Championship game.
Is that because you like
Rams.
the coach's looks for the Rams?
No, I think Stafford finally is on a good team. All that suffering in Detroit. I feel so bad for that guy. I just hope it isn't too late for him. And your boy Akers,
That sucks.
that's the only thing. If Akers was there, I would say Super Bowl because I think he's that talented. But without him, I don't know what they're going to do
I
with
feel like
Henderson back there.
Stafford might be in a situation where he's with a franchise that's going to facilitate his winning.
Right,
Totally.
but-
That coach is going to play to his strengths. He's playing with that coach had a Goff. Goff can only do so much.
But I see Stafford's problem being that he's not used to dealing with situations rather than always chasing. And I want to see how he's going to adjust to just playing the game, running the offense. Don't worry about what your defense is going to do. Don't worry about a Thanksgiving game. Just go through your motions. And how's he going to do? I've always seen him as a catch-up quarterback, unfortunately. But you play at the Lions, you're a catch-up quarterback. So I don't know. I'm going to see what he does before I give him all that.
All right.
And the receivers are kind of weak.
All right, let's flip it over to the AFC. Let's go to the AFC East here, Brando's favorite division. Buffalo Bills won 13 games last year, went to the AFC Championship. Hey, the Patriots had a whole bunch of guys that opted out of the season, and now Belichick actually went crazy in free agency, even drafted the quarterback from Alabama in the first round, and hasn't ever done that in his over 20-plus years of being in New England. And, of course, Brando, you're Miami Dolphins.
Miami Dolphins.
What's going to go on here? Buffalo?
New England or Miami?
Yeah.
Some tough calls there. I'm still going with full confidence in the Dolphins. So if you guys don't know, that's what it sounds like.
Is that a blowhole making all that noise?
Well, as you know, nothing goes in a blowhole. We've talked about this before.
Air comes into a blowhole.
So if that was a person trying to shove a softball down into a blowhole, that's a noise it makes. that noise when it's trying to squeak through. It's like if you got something lodged in there and you're trying to get a fart out, it makes that really weird noise. Mm-hmm. And if you have a date over, you're like,
so when you're trying to do that, like that one cheek squeak in summer school.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the teacher's like, that was you.
You're laughing so hard.
Yeah, you can't stop
I never heard that one cheek squeak. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh man, the plastic chairs.
It's a Carlin story, but it makes total sense. When you're trying to just get one cheek off those plastic chairs, just one cheek off, let the air out, hope it doesn't make any noise.
Yeah.
But then sometimes you don't lift up far enough, so the air goes between your butt cheeks and that plastic seat, and it makes more of like a squeak whistle than it does a fart noise.
Does anyone else here
But still,
feel
everybody
like we
knows
could
what
have
happened.
a better podcast just talking about farts and shit?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could. We could.
Who are you taking?
We're doing the Lord's work.
I mean, obviously, got to go with the Dolphins. Our defense is strong once again. We added some offensive weapons. Got Devontae Parker. Got Fuller. Got Waddle.
Xavier
Gisecki?
Howard might be on the loose, though. He doesn't want there no more. He doesn't want to be there.
He showed up for practice, though. So
Brian's saying he's not. Flores is saying he's not trading him.
Okay.
So
Flores is a player's coach, so I think he could change that for him anyways.
I think so, too. And then the Patriots, it's Bill Belichick. He's on his way out. When he pooped out Brady and made him into a man and then let him go to the Bucs, he was done. That was it. You know, Allison Felix, she pooped out a baby and won and broke a record. Not everybody that
Gosh, I know the name of this episode.
Not everybody that poops a baby goes on to victory. It's not always the case. It's not always the case.
So
who else is it? The boy I love losing Super Bowl Bills?
Yep.
Nah.
All right, just a nah. What are you thinking, Todd?
They suck.
I have a toss-up between the Bills and the Patriots for sperminating.
No love for the Finns.
They gotta prove it to me. I mean, they're still just a young team. I mean, we don't know what the hell Tua's going to do. And then who's their backup? Who do you have as your backup?
Jacoby Brissett.
Oh, that's right.
He's solid, but he's nothing. He's nothing over the top.
It's better than the current Colts quarterback.
I bet you the Colts wish exactly.
That's true. That's very true.
And we played them early on, too. We played the Colts early on.
Buffalo,
so that was a good move on our part.
Buffalo just looks like, after last year, they were just so in sync. They have so much going on. That quarterback, Allen, is just... For me, he's one of the best up-and-comer quarterbacks. I mean,
I think he could be the second.
He's right there with Mahomes and
the
next legacy quarterback.
He looks like a guy who's going to lead his team to a Super Bowl sooner or later.
Well, I don't know that that's going to happen in Buffalo because they do have a little bit of a
second or third.
But
best
winning the division
in the AFC, in my opinion.
But then you got the Patriots who did a lot of stuff. Brought Hunter over there. Hunter Henry.
Yep, 2 tight ends.
A couple other players.
And the guy from Tennessee.
Who? Smith?
Yeah, Jonnu.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they're going. He might be going old school like he did with Hernandez and Gronk.
Well, he's just
2
going to
tight
put a
ends that can actually catch the ball.
Big lineup up front and just play off of that. A lot of play action.
Don't have that many receivers. They got Aguilar.
And they got trash on the bench. So Cam's going to go for a little bit.
Lost Edelman.
Get hurt. Well, Edelman's lost most of the season anyways with concussion. So
who do you think is going to be the biggest breakout quarterback this year? You got Mac Jones, who could potentially play over Cam
Mac
Newton.
Jones is who sorry, got my guys backwards.
You got, Justin Fields, who might get a start over
Big
Red Beard.
The Red Rider?
The Red Rider, who's Andy Dalton busted out with a freaking beard.
Who's the other?
What
Trevor
was that all
Lawrence is the
about?
one that's going to blow it up this year.
Trevor Lawrence could blow it up with the Jaguars. We had a bet.
I know. I'm going to sperminate Bills, terminate Patriots.
They're terminating Dolphins.
Well, terminate Dolphins and germinate the Patriots.
You will regret that.
That's fine. And we did have a bet against somebody took Indianapolis.
I took the Wentz to take more games, so
and
I already lost that bet.
took one. I told you. Remember I talked about
Trevor
Lawrence.
I already lost that bet, assuming Lawrence plays. But I think that Tim Tebow is going to eat Trevor Lawrence.
I like this.
He's going to be
He's going to consume his soul and come back as Jesus and win.
Somebody posted on Facebook, if Trevor Lawrence throws a touchdown pass to Tim Tebow this season, don't turn on ESPN for at least a week and a half.
Oh, yeah, forget it.
And that's going to happen in week one.
That's all they're going to talk about.
That's week number one, buddy. It might even be the opposite, where they run that Philly special. They lateral it to Tebow and let him chuck it back to Lawrence.
Jump pass?
Totally.
Man.
They're
I
going
like
to do
it.
some crazy crap. All right, Evan, you're the voice of reason here today.
Since I'm the voice of reason,
we have Bills, Dolphins,
Gotcha.
and Patriots.
All right, now I can see it in my head.
Okay.
I need everybody now to close their eyes and just follow me on this.
Okay,
Let's do this.
All right, so now you got this buffalo, okay? Now he's just at the side of the river. He's just trying to get a nice little drink of water, okay? And he gets this little drink of water, and he turns around to walk away. But then a dolphin pops out with his bottlenose right into the buffalo's asshole. Okay, now keep following me on this. We're not done yet. Keep your eyes closed. Just keep imagining. Now you got a bottlenose dolphin into the buffalo's asshole. Okay, the buffalo kind of he's lodged, but the buffalo's kind of liking him. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, now follow me on this one. Now you got one of those old school cool 1700 style sailboats coming through the river, right? All right.
Santa Marita.
And off jumps one of them cool patriots. And now he just fucks that blowhole and holds on to. So you got
that is vile.
He's holding on to the buffalo's scruff while he's fucking the dolphin's blowhole. Now follow me on this. And after he completes it,
he's getting offended.
Now he's riding the buffalo. The dolphin's falling back into the river at this point. Okay. He's just
bubbling out.
His lungs are filled with Patriot cum. His lungs are filled with Patriot cum. Okay. Now,
nothing.
so the buffalo's getting away with murder over here. So we're gonna have to sperminate the Buffalo Bills.
Dude, I think he's going to get these right. I'm telling you. He keeps picking the good teams
And we're gonna-
with this logic.
And we're gonna germinate the Patriots.
This makes sense.
And I'll kick a fucking dolphin.
Do you know how hard it is to kick in the water at a very fast fish?
Well, the dolphin would be on land, and I'd be like Rodney King in
He
it.
talks about land dolphins all the time.
Yeah, they're
He
real.
talks about land dolphins all the time.
You just got to get around more.
You're a fish out of water, Brando. You dolphin.
my Lord.
Oh, this is good stuff. All right.
Jesus.
Way to put all the clues together there. That was great.
That's quite a scene.
Let's go over to the AFC North here, all right? Last division of reality, all right? We got Liz's Pittsburgh Steelers. We have the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. Another very tough division of three teams. Any one of these can win. Heck, all three made the playoffs last year. So what are you thinking, Todd? Let's start off with you. Pittsburgh Steelers, Baltimore Ravens, Cleveland Browns. I haven't heard this much legitimate
Who's the fourth team
Cleveland
in
Browns Super Bowl talk since the late 80s.
Who's the fourth
I'm
team
not
in
even
the
joking.
division?
They're going nuts
shit.
with the Super
Texans,
Bowl talk
no
over
shit.
here.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and just terminate the Steelers.
Wow.
No more stealing this year. I think their parade is over. They're done.
Really? Even with Najee going to carry the load?
Not that type of load. You know what I mean. Golly.
All right, name a running back that came out of Alabama and had a stellar rookie year. Name it.
Derrick Henry.
Nope, he sat behind somebody his first season.
Mark Ingram.
Wayne Gretzky.
Mark Ingram did not have a great first year.
Yeah, maybe not.
Trent Richardson. He actually had a good rookie year. We can dial up the stats.
Your team was
if you
terrible,
want.
so that's maybe we can. Browns were terrible that season, so maybe Najee does have a good season on a terrible Steeler team that gets him nowhere. So Browns, I think I'm sperminating the Browns.
Wow,
I like the Browns
over the Ravens.
Now think of their talent. They're going to have Beckham, Laundry. You still have two of the best running backs, Chubb and who's the other one? Hunt.
Yeah,
they have a solid offensive line.
Yeah.
Their defense,
solid defense.
Their defense looks to win.
It's pretty good. It's there.
I think Cleveland's going to take that division. Hopefully, they can go a little farther this year. So.
All right, Brando, you sounds like you're agreeing here with Todd. Is this really happening?
Sorry, the Bengals are the fourth team in that division. I think the Browns are going to take it. They look like the top of that division. I'm obviously, as a Dolphins fan, we get our asses kicked by the Ravens a lot, so I'm not going with fuck the Ravens.
I just see that they figured out the puzzle to Lamar Jackson. I mean,
potentially.
It showed through the first
13
13 games of last season. It seemed like he really wasn't doing much, and late in the year he started getting off. But
when they figure out how to put pressure on him and shut down checkdowns and force him to run, they do seem to get his number. Now, if he cuts loose and starts throwing, it's a different story.
Yeah,
and
he starts receiver.
I know. Yeah, if he starts gunslinging.
Can I also say that hasn't that been what's happened with every other like active quarterback of that type? Like, remember when it used to be Randall Cunningham?
Yeah.
Could like just do whatever the fuck he wanted. Then after 2 or 3 seasons, now Randall Cunningham's not even on the Eagles anymore, and I don't even where he went after that.
That was a long time ago.
You got
and
then Michael Vick was
very
great. Was great. Then once people figure out how this guy plays, they don't have as big an impact. They have to resort to being regular quarterbacks at that point. Some of them can do it, some of them can't. So can Lamar Jackson just be a regular quarterback?
Michael Vick put in the big change, and he became the guy. He got the big contract, then he got caught. And off the field stuff, and then he waited to get back in, and he still showed that he had the shit when he played for Philadelphia. Lamar, I just think that team's too one-dimensional. Maybe they're going to get wild with the running game, do some wishbone, old Oklahoma, Nebraska stuff, but I don't see it with. They have no options. They have Andrews as a tight end.
I think I don't know their whole squad, and I haven't looked into their receiving core in a while, but I think when you get him actually throwing the ball, running and gunning, he has a lot of success. The problem is his entire life he's been able to get it done with his feet, so he turns to his feet. But when you see him start gunslinging, he's dangerous, man. But he always seems to want to go to the run. I'm going to turn to the run. You look at other quarterbacks like Josh Allen, who's been able to kind of pull both off. Russell Wilson, who's been able to pull off the run and the throw. You got Dak Prescott, who's been able to pull off the run and the throw. And whoever else is down the road here, we're looking at some rookies that are going to be entering that same category.
Trey Lance.
And you might be looking at honestly
Fields.
right now. You might be looking at Justin Fields for that, or Josh Allen in his fourth season.
Those quarterbacks like
probably
Wilson that make it, they know how to not get blasted.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's a smart quarterback.
And I kind of agree with what Dirt does say that you do solve a puzzle, and then they have to reestablish the puzzle pieces for him. And I just think Lamar doesn't have the other factors that people like Russell Wilson have.
No, he's not a Russell.
Had. I just don't see that the other pitchers to it.
Well, by John Madden's definition of a scrambling quarterback, a scrambling quarterback has never won the Super Bowl.
Interesting. Well,
by John Madden's definition is a quarterback whose offensive production is split evenly between running and passing.
What about Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah, what about John Elway's?
So if you look at Patrick Mahomes' running yards and his passing yards, will his passing yards and running yards be even?
No, but his attempts may be kind of similar.
His passing yards are way
an attempt and $1 would get you a double cheeseburger.
I get that, but you're talking about something where you have to actually run for every single yard compared to
I'm
when
not
you
John
throw.
Madden. I'm just saying John Madden. John Madden's definition of a scrambling quarterback has never won a Super Bowl. That's what I'm saying.
And his 6-legged turkey was never won at a turkey shoot.
Well, he ran 497 yards in the Super Bowl this year.
And he didn't win the last one.
That is insane.
Yeah, but he had no touchdowns.
Right. No, I'm just saying. And a lot
So
of
he
that
was the most scrambling of all quarterbacks, and he
Yeah.
didn't win the Super Bowl.
But
so
but a lot
John
of that
Madden's
was
got
running
his,
backwards too. I mean,
Yeah.
that guy was running for his life without his two front guards. You
But
know?
that's where the game has changed. It's going to be more scrambling, more
for
pick,
sure.
short plays.
For a lot of reasons, it's more
it's-
exciting.
It's developing to that.
But is it going to be the effective way when you've got a 44-year-old who's the greatest pocket passer of all time, who's the Super Bowl champion?
That's a tough thing to beat. But college has showed that these mobile quarterback wins, and it has moved its way into the NFL.
But does it
It's
translate
a matter of time.
long term against top level defenses?
I don't think we're ever going to see another Peyton Manning or Tom Brady again, anyways. Aaron
Right.
Rodgers for that matter. That long distance, Ben Roethlisberger. They're all going to
Yeah.
be fast, mobile quarterbacks who
True.
probably going to get hurt like Zach did last year,
Yeah.
and may get caught again this year. That's why Zach's tough
Yeah.
to,
Yeah.
because he goes all out 100% and makes himself available to get hurt.
Yeah. You talk about Dak Prescott?
Yeah.
Okay.
Josh Allen did that his rookie year.
It's Zach.
Oh,
No, I like it.
Morris.
Zach.
We need a
Dak
Todd.
Morris.
We need a Todd translator, like that SNL skit. It's mom translator, where the mom says something. We need a Todd translator. I'm getting good at it. Like I know now.
My mom would
who
have a
he's
red
actually
marker all
talking
over my
about.
laptop.
I was lost, actually. I had no idea.
I was like,
Yeah.
so you missed a,
No, I didn't. I really
Todd
didn't this
moment.
time.
We need. You ever seen that SNL skit where the mom talks into the thing and it
thinking about Zach
translates
Wilson.
the mom?
I know.
Yeah,
that's
We
what
need a
I'm thinking.
Todd
I was like,
translator. Were you talking about Zach Wilson?
No, I wasn't, but I could see where I confused him. with
Okay,
that.
because that's a valid.
Kawani.
yeah,
Yeah, because
Kwani.
that's my rookie of the year, Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
And you didn't even
Yeah.
put him in a sperminate position?
Will he go to the Jets?
Jets, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a bad team, some bad weapons. That man's going to have to run around and do a lot of stuff on his own. So if he
got
can
some
even
potential.
pull off 4 or 5 victories on his own,
Yeah.
Oh,
he looks like a
man.
Josh Allen to me.
That's a good situation to be in, though, as a rookie coming in, where if nothing's expected of you, if they're
nothing is. The other 3
they're
teams
like,
are so much
this
better.
team is terrible.
Yeah.
You're not going to win. Then if you do pull off that one win,
Yep.
or those 2-3 wins, you're going to look like the fucking Messiah.
Yeah, but
you know?
Especially the way he does it, because he's one of those run around, have fun
Yeah,
guys.
the problem
Yeah,
is
so,
who's the quarterback for the Saints, or might be?
well, it's either your boy Winston,
Winston
or
I can't think
the
of
guy
his
that can't
Tyron
throw,
Hill,
the
or
bad
not
Tebow.
Hill?
Yeah, Hill.
Yeah.
Well, Hill and them both come from the same BYU. Very similar type quarterbacks, but Zach Wilson's way better, I think.
He can throw.
Yeah.
And I just worry that Zach Wilson's going to
it's
get
Taysom Hill.
Taysom Hill there.
Yeah. He was a tight end though, wasn't he?
No,
for
he
most
put
of his.
BYU. He was not.
He played quarterback for BYU.
Yes.
Yeah, in college, then
Yes.
they switch over to the tight end,
Oh,
and back to
wait.
quarterback.
Okay.
He actually had.
So he is the left-handed Satan, Tim Tebow. Or no, Tim Tebow is left-handed.
He is, yeah.
Yeah.
But
No,
Wilson,
Tim Tebow
Wilson,
is
I just
Satan,
see him
then,
trying to
'cause
do
Satan's left-handed.
just like Lawrence. I see them both trying to do too much and ended up hurting themselves or taking themselves out of the game. I mean, Wilson, what's his offensive line?
Not good.
What's his running back game? You got old Gore in the
He's
backfield.
got a rookie. Yeah. No,
think
no more
Gore's
Gore. No, he's
gone.
got a rookie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the wide receiver?
Actually, he's got okay wide receivers. He's got Corey Davis from Tennessee, and then they got that high pick rookie from Ole Miss
Okay.
in the second round, Elijah Moore.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So he'll actually have a couple
Get some
receivers.
people to
Their
talk. That guy
defense
could
is
be a
competitive.
beast.
Yeah.
We'll see how that
He
goes.
might score some fantasy points.
That's one of the teams I'm interested in watching, anyways. This year.
Me too, for sure.
What are the chances that the rookie of the year could be one of these receivers that came out?
Yeah.
You know,
There is a chance. It just so often goes to quarterback.
Yeah.
is the problem. But
but I mean, you got
There's
a
a
couple of
chance.
receivers that came out and got put into situations where they may become a key tool. Like, I think the Dolphins took one of Alabama's
Waddle.
receivers,
They took
Waddle,
Waddle.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
Jalen Waddle.
And so, if you got a situation there where Tua's looking for a guy to go to, they both came from Alabama.
Sure.
So that could be a situation that
It's going to be a good 1-2
But
punch.
the problem with the wide receiver winning that is they're limited touches
Yeah.
That's the problem. Like
Right.
a running
Yeah.
back, I could see winning that, or a quarterback.
Yeah.
Maybe a defensive player just shutting people down with a lot of sacks. But
Yeah.
a wide receiver is tough because you don't get so many
There's
opportunities.
4 other guys to throw to.
Unless you're DeAndre Hopkins.
Right.
Yeah.
If that's the case where they throw to him like that, then I can
DeAndre
see
Hopkins might be getting out of the NFL. He tweeted now he rescinded that tweet, but he tweeted that if this was the way they were going to proceed with restrictions,
that. He's not sure.
Yeah, he was like, I'm not. Yeah, because he tweeted. I don't. There's been so many NFL players tweeting about this recent situation that it's hard to keep track of it. But a lot of them basically saying, I might end my NFL career if I am forced to do something that I'm not.
But it's still I understand both points of view to it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I do too. I mean, they want everybody to be in the same boat, but at the same time, it's kind of scary because I don't know, man. It's just
stop on that one.
It's a hairy territory.
yeah.
Let's be
It's
honest.
kind of like my taint,
Oh, nice.
hairy territory.
The only opinion that matters.
Your taint used to be the announcer for the Cubs?
Oh,
Yeah,
Harry
yeah.
Carey.
Oh, that was Harry Carey. Sorry.
Yeah, when it's my voice sounds like when it gets trapped between my anus and my penis.
It talks.
Anus in my penis.
The only opinion that counts tonight
Yes.
is, of course, Evan Shafran's.
All right.
So, AFC North, we have Steelers,
Ravens.
which are like steel workers, is what they were named.
Steel
after.
workers.
Yes,
I
past
know,
tense.
I know.
Oh, yeah, all right. The Ravens, okay.
I know. Mhm.
Ravens.
And
And
then
the Browns.
And the Browns.
All right. So which
He's
one of
thinking
these
about
teams?
this. He's like ready to go. Rare.
Well, I'm just curious now because which one of these teams has the most criminal infractions?
Cleveland
Steelers.
and Baltimore.
Steelers.
Baltimore's
Steelers.
actually Cleveland, which is
Actually,
kind of
it's a
weird.
tough call.
Steelers.
So,
for sure.
so they have the most criminals on the team.
Well, they have
Steelers.
Ben Roethlisberger.
But is he a convicted rapist or is he just an accused rapist?
He paid his way out.
He
of
got a
anything.
good lawyer,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
trust me, he raped.
He's a bathroom
Okay.
strangler.
No rapists on the Ravens.
Ravens. Oh,
Probably.
No,
Child
they
molesters
got
in?
good. No, they got good guys. Harbaugh picks.
Lewis
pretty
is
good
gone,
quality
so, I mean,
guys. oh well, yeah,
I'll
the
tell you,
murderer
that's
is
what I was
gone.
he's gone, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Shit.
Oh, the Browns got Hunt, Kareem Hunt.
He's a marijuana
he
guy?
kicked the girl.
Oh, he can't.
Yeah.
What about the marijuana guy? He's on the Browns too, right?
Which
Didn't
one's
some
that?
guy get busted
Ramsell?
for weed last?
Like
He got pulled over with a bunch of fucking
Odell
weed.
Beckham. Oh, that was
that
a
was-
defensive.
He might not be
lineman
on
or
the
a-
That was
team anymore.
that was Julio Jones and somebody else.
No. That's a
Oh,
different
that's
thing.
a different story.
He's talking about
Okay,
getting pulled
which-
over.
No, there
last
was a
year.
receiver that, but
Yeah.
he's no longer on the team. He was
Okay,
a
well,
young
which
guy,
team
Callaway.
hits the most women?
That's not a fair. We're not going by that.
Well,
We
no,
don't
that's
keep stats on
That's
that.
how we
Let
do.
them give that to Hunt and
Well,
the Browns. I
All right,
mean,
then
he
the Browns
kicked
are.
one.
I mean,
What about Ray Rice, man?
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
is
that
he
was
still
years
around?
ago. No, that was years ago.
all right. Well,
current
I mean, it's hard for me not to just sperminate the Browns. But you know,
He's gonna
and
win all these.
and germinate the Steelers. Although I do kind of like the Ravens, just because I like Ravens.
The
They're kinda
evil
cool
eye
birds.
from Edgar Allan Poe, man.
But who's tougher, a steel worker or a Raven?
Steel worker. I mean,
Okay.
I mean, it's just a little animal. Like
Birds in the cold air, steel workers in
take
the
a
heat.
steel rod and
But the Ravens can shit on the steel workers.
yeah, but a steel worker, steel worker's not like a ram. You know, a steel worker's not like a ram that's gonna be like, oh, I got shit in my eyes. A steel worker's gonna be like, goddamn shit in my eyes.
Yeah, they've been living in Pittsburgh. They've been shitting their eyes for decades.
I got smoking lag in my eye. My eyes
So-
just burn out. Right there.
I'm just gonna have to, I'm gonna have to terminate the Ravens, germinate the Steelers, and spoiminate the Browns.
Wow, unbelievable. Guys, this is hands down. All right. We're going to get a little bit of fantasy talk here. So let's talk about, we haven't gotten into fantasy yet. So there's a few teams here that we have a log jam at the position. So let's start off with you, Brando. In Miami, we got 3 receivers here. Devontae Parker's looked at being their number 1. You got Fuller, which I'm not sure about the suspension.
Yeah.
We got to find out what's going on here
Yeah,
with
it's
the
exact same
suspension. But Will Fuller has a lot
It's like
of high upside. But the problem is almost every year he does get injured. And he did have Watson throwing those passes to him. So, I mean,
Yep.
it is different going to be there with being with Tua chucking you the ball. And then, of course, the rookie from Alabama. There's some chemistry there, like we were saying, Alabama chemistry with Waddle. So what do you think if it comes down to a fantasy pick? I mean, obviously Parker's probably going to be the first one taken. Fuller not too far behind, maybe even really close. And then Waddle probably going to be a little bit behind because it does take rookie receivers a little bit time to get
get going.
Get in there, to get going. So, but what are you thinking, value wise? So let's talk value wise because, like I said, there is a little bit difference where they'll be
going
picked.
Parker.
Really, you think that's a safe bet?
Yeah, because I mean he's Tua's favorite current target.
All right,
he is the strongest coming out of injury. Will Fuller still has some sidelined injuries during practice that he's dealing with, which is pretty sad. And like you said, I think it could take Jalen Waddle a bit to ramp up. I mean, Devontae Parker's already ready to go. He's going to be getting catches first game, probably even a touchdown. I predict a touchdown catch first game against the Bears preseason.
The Bears.
Yeah. So that's on August 14th. But and Fuller's injuries are another mystery in the Dolphins camp.
They did pick up Fuller from...
But... Yeah,
they did.
I always thought that Fuller was just coming in there to be the older guy on the field, offer experience, offer information about other defenses.
He's a speedster. He's the field stretcher. If Tua can throw it that far.
Yeah, and just kind of be there. That's what I've seen him from the beginning. So I still think he has a great influence on the team. He looks healthy. But he does have something questionable. So you got to go with Devontae Parker. He had an ankle injury. He's back from it. He's been making some big catches in camp. They had pads on the other day, and he was doing some freaking leaping. His stuff. He does. Yeah, he can catch the ball from anywhere on the field. So I'm going to go with Devontae Parker.
I'm going to go with Waddle because I see Waddle being in the slot, not having the pressure of dealing with the number one cornerback.
Right.
Or I'm going to go with the tight end. What's the tight end?
Chisicki.
Yeah, he's another one. I just don't see
COVID.
Parker. Parker's going to deal with so much pressure on cornerbacks. He never seems to beat him. He does beat him, don't get me wrong, but he ends up getting hurt. We never see him get through a full season.
Yeah, but I think he's still going to get more catches overall.
From a quarterback, we don't even know who. He knows how to throw the ball.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
They've had some issues. He has had some issues connecting with Parker, but it was his favorite target last year. So
now Aaron Rodgers can't transfer down here. You're going to end up with Watson. I see it.
Oh,
could be awesome.
The shot.
I hope he opens up a sandwich shop in Miami.
Probably open up a massage parlor.
And a sandwich shop massage parlor.
The one that Kraft goes to.
Come get the Watson special.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. This could work. That's why he should go to New England. You got Robert Kraft leading the team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Butt Kraft.
Yeah. He knows about all the parlors.
Yep.
All right, Todd, what do you know about these Tampa Bay running backs? All right, because I've been looking at these fantasy draft boards, and right there, 6th, 7th round, late running back, like the running back 3, right around the 25 to 30. You got Jones and Fournette almost neck and neck. Sometimes Fournette goes right above, sometimes Jones goes right above. And now, let's talk a little PPR where you get point per reception. They got the pass-catching specialist, James White-esque skills, Giovanni Bernard from the Bengals. Could he turn into Brady's boy on 3rd down and start racking up these points? You know what I'm talking about? You guys didn't have that guy last year.
We kind of did.
Great safety valve.
When Jones could catch the ball. Jones dropped a lot of balls last year.
And that's why they got Gio.
Yeah, well, they're going to start working on that because Jones, high knees, runs hard, puts the helmet down, powers on you. I see Fournette and Jones splitting 1st and 2nd. Bernard is a good. I've always liked Bernard, man. That's a tough one.
He's a little older.
Yeah, he's a little undersized. He could be a trick player. I kind of think you could see him coming and do some fishy stuff.
It comes to your fantasy draft. Who are you picking?
Out of those 3?
I mean, you said you're going to pick a Tampa guy. Let's say those receivers are off the board. It's all down to running back.
Mike Allstott, is he available?
Oh my gosh!
Oh man, I don't feel comfortable with any of those because they're like every Brady team. Their running backs are subbed out constantly. I mean,
they platoon their backfield. It's multiple guys.
Yeah, they rest them, let one guy get off, rest the other guy. I don't see a running back from Tampa being viable unless Jones gets off in the preseason. Maybe he does. I would go with Jones as the best potential.
Okay.
but man, Mike Evans is going to kill it this year.
You think so? Over Godwin? Godwin's been going a little bit higher than him in these.
I see that Godwin has a lot to offer, but Godwin only gets those offers because Evans is taking the number one cornerback.
What about Antonio Brown now?
Antonio Brown, he's another gadget player, I think, too. I mean, would you rather throw to a target that maximum height is 6 foot, say maximum wingspan is 6'4", or would you like to throw at somebody who has a wingspan of 7 foot? I mean, you're going to throw at the big guy. Maybe he's not so fast, Mike Evans, but 7 years of 100 catches, 1,000 yards receiving, or 70 catches, 1,000 yards receiving, and 10-plus touchdowns. Yeah, that's good numbers.
Wow, we're getting close to your fantasy draft. Are you getting ready to wear this dress here?
I haven't even picked one out yet. I don't even know what color is going to look good on me.
Wow, unbelievable.
I
don't know if it should be a sundress.
I have bursting news.
All right, let's have it.
For the group here. Is that thrift store that we were worried about that closed during the pandemic is back open again?
Oh, wow.
At the corner of Forest City and Edgewater up here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that one's great.
Yes. It's back open again.
The one that you could get mugged in there?
No, the one that where I went and bought like designer suits for $20.
That place is really good, yeah.
Yeah. So when it comes for his draft,
designer dress
we can take him in there, and when he comes out, I mean, we'll have to worry whether the cops are going to pull us over and think we just picked up a prostitute.
No. I'm going lady shopping with Liz. And Starly, probably.
Okay.
Right? Well, I don't know. Where else am I going to feel comfortable in the women's section with you guys? Probably not. Like, all right, let's go check out dresses. There's a bunch of dudes over here looking at dresses, matching up to his back. I have no idea what sizes are. Or I could have Liz and stuff. Hey, you'll look well in this, Todd, and sell it for me to where I don't feel like a complete. Well, I always feel like a pervert, like a maniac that I don't belong in there like that.
Okay.
I mean,
all else
I love you
fails.
and all, Danny. I'll come over there and let you, like, maybe set me up with the halter, a boosty ear top or something.
No, actually, I got a good one.
Do you have a pregnant
here.
belly I can sport?
No, I got one, something even better. Remember, I got that old dress we used to wear for mommy feedback. It's got the built-in tits.
Yeah.
And it's not too revealing. It goes like to your knees and stuff, so it doesn't show you too much leg. But
so I could free ball wearing that and feel safe all night?
Oh, sure. Not if you're wearing my dress. Come on, man. I can't wash that one because of the built-in tits. You got to wear some underclothing down there. I wouldn't mind.
Crotchal spannies will be cool then?
Oh my gosh, this guy over here.
You're not even going to be around here. You're just selling me to be my coach the whole way.
I got a draft of my own that day.
Oh, man.
I'm in 17 leagues, Todd. This is how I make my side money. I can't do that. All my leagues are going up in value right now. I'm in like 3 $200 leagues.
Look at that ring.
I mean, look at the ring. You know how hard it is to eat wings with these damn things on?
Called inflation.
Ridiculous.
Inflation. There's inflation hitting the fantasy football market now.
It is, yeah. I'm trying to get my league up to 200. I was like, enough of this pussy shit. Who's in for 200? And so far, all the responses, they're all in. That makes the pool. That means the winners.
I'll work this Saturday to cover
$1,500 if you win. You know what I mean? Wow. That's a good chunk of change.
Nice hell yeah.
People will really focus in on it. You know, I've been part of leagues where it's not a lot of money, and people are like, "Oh, my team sucks. I'm out of it." It's like, no, this much money is like, no, you're in it. Like you are trying to do something.
I'm gonna find a way.
No, but that makes it the best. So the more you're invested into it, the more you're gonna pay attention and go for it until your butthole's hurt halfway through the season. You're like, no way I'm getting here.
Speaking of that, I think you'd look really good in a peach tone dress.
I'm not going to trust your colors.
That's the color of the one with the built-in tits.
You guys know that. You guys do know that.
Matches his tone.
You guys do know that gambling's an addiction, right?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
And I'm worried about you guys.
It is. Yeah.
Who's gambling?
It is.
We're gambling for bets, buddy.
I'm worried about you guys.
It's gambling on the list. Well, we need somebody to.
He's going to be your fill-in chugger, I believe, right here.
Oh.
We're going to have to fill in and chug for you.
I'll chug whatever, man.
All right. Oh.
Well, Dirt's going down the street this weekend.
Yeah. I mean, I'm chugging.
Twerking and working.
Doing it.
I'm chugging.
Doing it.
Hooves are being rubbing.
I've seen Evan chug. I've seen Evan chug.
Hey.
Evan knows what he's doing, man. You don't want to. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to chug with me, man. You don't want to chug with me.
It's like feeding a mogwai after midnight.
Who invited Tim the Toolman Handy over here?
Want to chug? Chug.
What's the other guy's name?
Al. What's the thing you used to say?
Tim's out.
Yeah, no, the thing he
The
used to say
Bimford
to Tim.
3000.
Oh, yeah. What
Shut
did he
up,
always
Al.
say? What did he always say?
Al was logical, and Tim was way
I don't think so, Tim.
irrational.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
so, Tim.
I don't think so, Tim.
So what else we got going on this weekend here before we wrap it up and get on out of here, Brando?
I'll get some. I'm going to be listening to some tunes up at the New Standard. We got craft beer is dead and hip hop is dead going on tomorrow night.
Where's this?
New Standard, Winter Park, right next to Miller's Ale
Cool
House.
venue, man. Cool restaurant.
Yeah, tomorrow night we got Rashid Williams going to be drumming. He's the drummer for John Legend.
Leah Mills?
He's going to be with Jessica Jones. She's a hot.
Have you seen
not
that-
the Marvel comic character?
Have you seen that Black Dynamite dude?
Yeah,
He's fucking
Yeah.
amazing, dude.
This
wrecks
is
it.
Lee and
He's
Lee
fucking
and
awesome.
Lee Mills, right?
Mills, yeah. And then I'm going to watch the UFC fight right next door. I can actually walk out to the patio and watch the UFC fight. Not even fully go into Miller's, but then I usually go in. And
See, you just got me there. I'll be there.
right on. Sweet.
$60 pay-per-view.
Anything going on this weekend, Dirk?
exactly.
Oh man, I got the PC Radio podcast that I do. Also,
Right on.
we see a PC Radio because it's funny, but it's Owen and Dirt's Pop Culture Radio. We talk about all the fun stuff that happens on TV, movies, comic books, cartoons, all that sort of stuff. I'll be recording the next episode of that tomorrow night. Now, if you're looking for that show, it's Owen and Dirt's PC Radio.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Isn't Heather on there too?
Heather's on the show too. Yes.
Right on.
Yep.
What about you, Todd? What we got going on?
Probably no mushrooms this weekend.
That's a good idea.
I got to start moving, so I
maybe.
got to kind of get up early. And I don't know. Probably do some dad stuff with his birthday. Like, we're not celebrating until the 26th. I'm like, his birthday was on the 4th. So I'm probably going to bring some lobster tails or something over there to piss my mom off.
Nice.
Because she hates fish, so. Hey, Mom, what are you doing? I'm just boiling stuff. What are you boiling? They'll turn into a great fiasco.
That sounds like fun.
I
Mr.
love aggravating my
Shafran?
mom.
Who, me?
Yep.
I'm just smoking blunts and licking cunts, man.
Oh,
In fact, I didn't get.
I don't think you're doing either one of those things this weekend.
Well, here's
Is
the
that
thing.
trademarked? Because I want to steal it.
Well, here's the thing: is I didn't get my vaccine. So what I was gonna do is find like a chick that had the Moderna, and like eat her out, and then find one that got the Pfizer, eat her out, and then I'm gonna go down on some big Johnson and Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Suck on some big Johnson and Johnson.
Switch it up. Yeah, switch it up. Wow.
So that could be fully covered. You know what I'm saying?
Fully
that
covered.
works that way, man.
It's like a
No,
booster-
it does.
it's a
Trust
booster
me.
shot.
I'm a doctor. Well, my dad was a doctor.
I know, but in his case, he'd be like, "You need to go eat a bunch of asshole,
Yeah.
son."
Stick your tongue in that chick's ass. You'll be fine.
Unbelievable. Okay.
Sounds medical to me.
Medicool. All right, for our special guest, Evan Shafran, our producer, Dirt, the guru of good brew, Brando, Big T, Little Odd. I'm Danny Feedback. You've been listening to the Ball Busters. Come on!